I'm gonna wait. How many people do we got in here?
Make
12?
sure you're watching Jody Blackburn's stream.
There's 12 of us in here.
Yep.
Trying to bring it up, but it's not loading for me.
Yeah, it's also a black screen for me.
Yes.
Yep, it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be.
Oh, thank you for letting us.
yeah,
Thank you for informing us.
It is definitely supposed to be a black screen.
Before we start closing down Discord, thinking we're broken.
It's supposed to be black screen, folks.
Okay.
All right. I'm just gonna go. People can join in as they want to, but
this is really
first off,
exciting.
we would like to welcome you all to
PowerPoint presentation.
Roleplay 2.0. That's right, folks. We are launching 2.0 in a few weeks. So this is why your admin team has been very non-existent in the server. So
I'm excited for him today,
Lakota. For 2.0. What's new in 2.0?
I love that he presents
brand new framework.
PowerPoint presentation.
What does that mean? It's more optimized. We have more flexibility with items, which means we can have more items. There's a new character creation, which we will showcase. More customizable. You're going to be able to do that lovely mother-father split on your characters. We are introducing the third eye. And this isn't on everything, but it is on most things.
Basically what that is
make sure
you
when
use your
the
alt.
server goes live, you go explore and see what you can find.
You use
there
your
are
alt,
some hidden gems
eye,
with the third eye that
and
you guys will love.
Open menus that you wouldn't be able to see normally.
Brand new HUD. You have the choice of up to 3 different styles of HUD. You can mix and match your HUDs to suit your style. You can customize your colors.
We'll showcase the new
and
HUDs
your
as well.
combinations for each of your characters. So this is going to add a little bit more of a customization for you guys going forward in 2.0.
We'll showcase all that
There's
tonight.
a new phone. It's got a little modernized look. Looks like an iPhone, functions like an iOS. There's new apps. So be prepared to be able to swipe left or swipe right. If you know, you know.
The
Brand
phone
new
is
inventory
amazing.
system. So be prepared, as some of your items will stop working. So for all of you gang members,
that means that there's item degradation.
You piss off SSR or
so
Black
your
Cherry
guns
or any other gang in the city.
Items are gonna lose
we have
health,
some new
basically.
homes. We have some new bungalow pods out by West Eclipse Boulevard, right off the beach. Brand new fishing script.
It's super
You're gonna
cool.
need to level your skills up in order to get a better payout on your fish. We have also fixed the inflation in the server. As you all know, our prices are
redone the entire economy
right now. So we've brought the economy down.
We've been working on that for months.
So what does this mean for everybody? All of your characters and all your assets are going to be wiped. Gangs are still going to be intact, but gang leaders are going to have to re-roster their members. PD is going to remain the same roster as well. You're just going to have to recreate your cop. For the first few weeks, there may be a bunch of changes that will happen. We will be stress testing things like the economy, car handling, just different things, seeing how the economy actually plays out when we launch. So what is a wipe and how is it going to affect your character or characters? So it's just a way for us to start fresh. Everything is going to be cleared out from the server, and we're almost going to be like a brand new server starting up for the first time. Your characters will need to be recreated from scratch. Don't worry if they don't look the same because of the new character creation. As long as the name's the same and you get them similar to, you know, look and feel, you know, it'll be good. Your character is going to be able to remember everything. This means there is no memory wipe. It is literally just character and asset wipe from the server. Also, for those of you who have stuck around and toughed it out, us as staff have come to the consensus that, you know, you guys are going to be rewarded for your efforts, and
So
dedication
everybody
to
who has
FiveRP.
been in the server in the last few months
Also,
that has
if
been
you owned a
dedicated
business,
to
you
Fate
will retain your business
will
on
get
that character. You
some extra
cannot
stuff
create a
that
new character and have
most
them
everybody
take over
else
your
won't.
business.
Either won't get, or like right off the bat, or they'll get to keep some
So
things.
will I
or
be
whatever.
able to remember everything?
So
As I stated,
that we're still
yes,
deciding on
your
what
characters
it's
are going to
going
be
to
able to
be,
remember
but
everything. We figured,
it's
relationships were
people
made,
that have been
games were
loyal and
created, so
great
to remove the ability to
and in the
remember or
server
have the choice would
are gonna
totally
get
ruin
rewarded
RP
for it.
for everybody on the server. Try to end all your beefs before we, announce the actual date of the launch, because we would like to go into the server with no beefs, but don't forget the beef when you see them again. Will gangs and businesses be carried over? As
Yes.
mentioned, yes, all gangs and
You will keep
businesses
your
are going to be
gangs and
carried over.
businesses. You will
Characters
keep your
who are
properties.
leaders of gangs, you're going to need to re-roster their members as they are created and brought back into the server. Businesses must be run by the character that set them up. You cannot create a new character to run your business that you have put the proposal in for. And for those of you who want to start a new business, can you just wait for a couple of weeks while the server is being reopened so we can work out any kinks?
There's also going to be new businesses that are done before the server opens.
PD. PD has a whole new F6 menu, new options on your menu. To start, PD will have a car share option for vehicles. PD budget has been cut. The old SASP funds have run out, and LSPD or BCSO can no longer afford to pay for upgrades or new vehicles at this present time. We have a new evidence locker script. You will now be able to put evidence in a locker that you will have to remember the number of if your case ever goes to court. New armory, you will not have to purchase your guns,
that means
ammo,
that
armor,
whatever
etc.
locker you put items into will need to go in your police
and
reports.
some criminal changes. Criminals will be able to craft certain guns.
Ooh, VK's been working
there
on that.
There will be a limited number of guns that will be craftable for gangs.
Mm-hmm.
Gun runners will be able to craft the bigger guns, so your AKs, SMGs, and etc. So your rocket launchers, if we ever decide to put those in. There's a new system to obtain drugs.
Don't listen to him.
There's a new system to process higher end drugs or drugs in general.
No.
There's going to be a new bank robbery system, a new jewelry store robbery. And last but not least, this is the most important slide of them all. And it's just a way of saying, thank you for everybody who's toughed it out and stuck around. The Canadian in me just wants you all to know Goose Air will come back.
So the reason why that we have to wipe everything is because of new framework. It does not read the same way as the old framework read.
It's also economy as well.
Yeah, economy also. So pretty much, like he said, everybody that is here, that has been stuck it out, been here, been in the server, they will get ported. So feel free to join the server now. You don't have to grind. Just go RP, have fun, do your thing.
Yeah.
Spend your money.
Spend your money.
You want to? I'm going to show you some things today that are going to make the wipe not as bad as you guys think.
We're going to show you actually.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, not bad at all. I mean, I'm sure like you guys are kind of like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose everything. But and on that note, with the car handling thing you were saying about, we're slowing everything down. What I have noticed with such high horsepower vehicles and how fast they were going in the server, people with not high-end computers would have issues in police chases and everything else like that. So slowing everything down will make it to where oh, by the way, Mateo, we're bringing in new items for males too. So the whole rewrite of all your outfits, you might be able to go find some new stuff.
I will actually highlight a little bit of that as we kind of go through the showcase that we're actually gonna get into the server today and show you guys a little bit of everything.
So with slowing all the vehicles down, that's going to let your computer load in things better. Because the problem was that some people were not loading in things fast enough, and they just kind of fall through the ground. Those are low-end computers that could not process everything ahead of them at the speed they were going.
Right.
So it's going to benefit everyone. It just may, if you're used to the high speeds, it's going to feel weird at first. It's going to feel really slow. Just remember the person that's chasing you is also going through the same thing. So now, on that note,
who is doing
I will
I was about to say, who's gonna showcase the new player creation?
I am.
Okay.
Well, I can do that, but yeah, I'll do that and then I'll switch back over to Leroy. But I do kind of want to show you guys some stuff here. Oh,
So,
and if anybody's seen Jay and Edge RP, because we haven't set the parameters for this is what you've been seeing.
Jay
Okay?
has not been in
another server.
I'm not another server. I was playing the test server.
He's been
right?
helping us.
It is somehow the default of this has been bringing up Edge RP for him.
Oh my god. I
Yeah.
had like
Why?
5 people at me. You're in a different server? No, it's a test server. Sorry.
So if everybody's watching my stream, you will see the new load-in screen.
I'm so excited. I'm so nervous. Look at how
This is
cool
all
it-
done by BK with, some little bit of a framework to work with. It's going to be a little bit better. This is something she just threw together today. It's probably going to have the, transitions in the background of all the everything behind.
It's gonna cycle.
It's got,
yeah.
So it's got like, you can see what we're going to have to configure this. You can see what buttons do. We're going to have patch notes down there in the corner. Sorry, it ended. But new players are going to be able to at least look at basic things that
New character.
yeah, new character. Oop. No,
Good.
I did not cancel. I do not consent.
And I'll talk a little bit about clothing and stuff while you're doing this.
Meme.
Oh, you gonna make Mac Draven.
Might as well.
Tell me about the fashion. I will tell you about the fashion. But I want to let him get kind of going on this. So, you guys will kind of notice that the HUD is a little different. You can change that, like I think Jay had mentioned, or no, Creso had mentioned. You pull the HUD open and we'll showcase that as well. You can change it to 3 different versions. You can also change your speedometer to 3 different versions. You can move all the little images around. This right here that he's loading into is actually the new job center.
If you are invisible when you first log in, just switch your sex over.
Yep. The new job
And then
center
back.
is nice because you will always have lighting in there, whereas where you were spawning before, you didn't have enough lighting at nighttime. So it's going to change out. The new job center is really cool. And there's a new job center entirely with the third eye, which he'll show you that as well. It'll kind of give you a little bit more details on like how you apply for PD, how you apply for mechanics, so on and so forth. I went through and I haven't finished all of the clothing yet. I carried over the old EUP from LSPD, BCSO, Park Rangers. I still need to finish the females. That will be done by the time this server's up. The males now have 115, maybe more hairstyles, and they do not duplicate. So I went through and I found 100 different hairstyles, and I made sure that you had lots and lots of options for males. Females will have up to 250 hairstyles. I did too. Females will have up to 250 different hairstyles. You can blend a little bit with the mother and the father of the face a little bit, so you can customize your character a whole lot more than it used to be. I put a little bit of everything in there. I put long hair, dreads, different textures, craziest things I could find, the simplest things I could find. It's just a little bit of everything. And I didn't overwrite any of the original hairstyles. So every single one, Matt's face is soft right now. Yeah. Every single hairstyle that is in the server is one of the default ones and then some. So I made sure I didn't overwrite anything that wasn't duplicated. So that took a while. I've been downloading shoes. I have all these different clothing things. I'm going to make sure you guys have lots of stuff to wear because I understand that the guys don't have a ton of clothing. Right now we're at just like base clothing and EUP, like PD, EUP. There's nothing really else in right now, but it's coming. I'm working on it. What you guys are seeing right now is a pretty workable base of the server. There are some things that are still buggy that we're still working on. Mac has been working basically, I don't even know. I can't even describe to you how much time he spent on the server in the last month and a half.
Well, I was sick for about 5 days and I put 30 hours in.
Yeah. It's gonna be amazing. It feels like a completely different server, a whole new experience. It's nothing... It's so optimized that it doesn't feel as chunky or clunky as it did before. I said chunky. As clunky as it did before. We changed things out like... we added some new maps, as Creso kind of had mentioned. There's really cool bungalows. There is Grind and Mac, yeah. There's new 24/7s. We put in the Gabs ones. We've got some other things coming. Gabs is currently working on a Bahama Mamas that will be put in, and that's something that Mateo is going to probably move over to, which that's why I needed to talk to you after this meeting. Every single business that is currently in will be optimized and made to be a little bit easier, like the saloon. We're changing some foods. We have an infinite number of items now, so we're not limited as to what we were before, since everything runs through Ox inventory. And
sorry
for what? Oh,
all the weed strains.
All the weed strains. Now I'm asking Jay to put more weed strains in, and he's like, I don't want to. I'm like, you can. You can now. You have options. Now you can. So give me more options. So yeah, there's a lot of things that are going to change. I guess I could talk a little bit about the crafting system. Actually, I'll talk a little bit about crafting once we get to it. If anybody else would like to talk about anything, go ahead and take over.
As soon as I'm done here making Mac, which hopefully won't take too much longer, I just need glasses. Where are the glasses?
Guys, new phones are fucking dope.
Oh yeah,
like,
I'll
the
be
new
showing you
phones
the
are
new
so
phones.
fucking cool.
Oh, I guess we should probably have like Jay or somebody hop onto the server and do one of the live stream things.
Oh,
So
I
we
didn't
can
change my beard color. Oh well, I'll do it later.
I'm already here. I'm already in the server right now. I'm waiting for my turn.
All right.
Okay.
So, everyone, welcome to the new job center. This is where you will be spawning in at. I didn't mess the arms.
So this is third eye. You'll left alt to get into a lot of things. This is all going to be changed. It's not finished yet.
Yeah, it's not finished.
But this is the
we
new
gotta
job
redo
center.
All right. So, as you guys see the HUD, we got some things to change in here. We're gonna put our own stuff in, but you have 3 selections of your status. So you can do Venice, Malibu, or Bel Air. Also, you can do 3 selections of your speedometer. And you can edit these however you would like. So, say I want to go with the circle system. I will select it and I will edit it. I can change the colors of everything here.
Everything. It's
I
so
can drag
cool.
and drop anything, anywhere, wherever I want to throw it. Doesn't matter.
So I can move it off of my screen while I'm streaming.
So you can make it to your
and
fitting,
actually
so
make TikTok clips a lot easier.
edit. I'm gonna go back to default. So you can make these bigger. You can make these smaller. However you would like. I prefer the circle system myself.
Can you
There's
show
also
them
one.
scoreboard as well?
Oh, I will. That's coming up. Then when you do your speedometer, pretty much the same thing. I prefer either the Vortex or Perspect myself. But that's just me. Like that one. You can also toggle cinematic mode. So this will take away all your HUD. If you're ever trying to take pictures, do anything, you know, like stream wise, all these options are here.
Just don't forget to eat.
Yeah, just don't forget to put it back on because you'll lose track you're eating. You also hide the HUD, so on and so forth. But all right, so right now I didn't spawn with a phone, but we'll have it where everybody spawns with a phone.
We're working on that.
Let me
You'll also spawn with a base amount of money that you can put down for a vehicle. And
yeah, we're gonna have a nice little chunk of money that you'll be able to get a vehicle. And I'll show you the vehicle, new vehicle shop here in a second. So you get to set up your phone.
Can you do me a favor and make that a little larger?
Oh, the phone itself?
Yeah, so it's easier for
Yeah,
streams to see.
I gotta get past all this first.
You gotta
in order for me to do that.
Oh my god. Setting up a new phone in the server is so annoying though. It's like a real phone.
So you can set
It's a real phone.
You can enable Face ID, which means anytime it's you, it'll automatically open. If oh well, I guess I should tell you this: phones will be unique. They have their own metadata,
and they have their own phone
so
numbers.
if I give Jay Mac's phone, he has Mac's phone. Anybody that calls that number, it will ring to Jay's pocket.
Can I answer a question really quick? Joe, yeah. Anniversary cars will in fact be carried over. We will allow people to have those.
Will.
That is an anniversary car. Anything that was purchased.
Any anniversary cars, yeah.
Anything that was purchased, any anniversary cars will be carried over as long as you have been active in the server. I may
even find a better RX-7 before the server launches, and we'll just throw that RX-7 in there, and you'll get that. So you're gonna give it. You'll get
it back. Yes.
Anything that was an anniversary vehicle or purchased through Tibet will be given back. All right, so this is the phone here.
So if you get robbed, you have to get everyone's numbers again with a new phone. Correct. So we might have to.
You can back up your phone.
Yeah.
And there will be ways to wipe the security on a phone so you can access.
Also, say for example, if you have certain things you don't want to say on your main phone, you could buy a second phone. You have two phones on you.
Burner phone.
You can have burner phones. Only thing is you have to have them in your hotkey. So, your burner phone will be 1, your regular phone will be 2, that type of thing. If you just hit F1, you'll just pull up like the first phone you had in your pocket.
Imagine the RP possibilities, right? You get one phone, you got burner phone, you got an anonymous phone that you're just like making a call to a taxi cab, and you're like, "Hey, I need a ride." Robs the guy.
Tinder,
I need a ride.
Twitter,
gets the hostage.
Yellow Pages.
So
music.
Many different possibilities.
I haven't messed with music.
It's very fucking exciting.
So I'd have to figure out how to do the playlist on that. Dark chat, marketplace, and Instagram. So you can sell items on the marketplace that you guys.
Is my bike without a seat still on there, or did you wipe it?
I haven't wiped anything, so let me just go ahead and get all the apps. I actually download them.
Oh yeah, you
on your phone right away.
Is that Holly's bike without a seat?
bike without a seat, $50.
So if you.
You're cutting out. You've cut out. You've cut out.
We lost Mac.
Uh-oh. I can hear him talking. I can hear him talking in the other room. Hold on. Shit. Mac, your mic's
I mean, if I could put it through, I would just play the my elevator hold music. If you're on my stream, and you're here. This is,
I apparently lost my other phone, my burner phone, so I guess I'm gonna re-download these apps.
he was in there just talking to himself.
Yeah, I'm just talking to myself.
Sorry.
So what happened?
Yes, you can make video calls. You can go live on Instagram. Somebody's selling their virginity for a lot of money. As a test here, a used bike, and you hit the contact phone number, and you can actually message them, call them directly. Right now we don't have the API set up for images yet. So
While they're doing
eventually,
this,
there
I'm
will
gonna
be
go ahead
a
and
database that will
enter the
read,
server,
that,
so
what phone has what
you
images
guys
in
will
it.
be able to see the intro and everything
Let's
a
see
little
here.
higher.
So yes, you'll be able to take
and
pictures.
I'll go through the phone.
You can landscape it if you want.
It's very cool, right?
Do videos, so on and so forth. Right. I'm not making a profile, so don't worry about that. So actually, I'm gonna hop on Leroy now because I have more stuff to do with Leroy
All right.
than Mac. Just give me a second.
I'm gonna
I
show
have
you
stuff
guys.
set up as Leroy that I want to show people. That's the reason why I need to switch.
I'm gonna show you guys the intro and everything.
Is there a reason why I spawn a car up? I'm spawning out the car. I'm not spawning in the car.
I'm working on that right now. It's airing out the code because I'm trying to make sure that when we spawn them in like that, they are unlocked. Okay. And it's giving me a little bit of a hassle right now.
Gotcha.
Why is it not loading?
So yeah, in this screen, in the title screen here, you'll see hints. We haven't set it up yet. Patch notes, so we can put any updates in here. You can click on all the social links down here in the bottom left. And like I said earlier, we're gonna set this up to where you know what your key functions are.
Hold on.
You can also toggle, like, you can enable the music, disable the music, whatever.
Why is it not loading it? Hold on.
Why
is it not showing? Hold on, it's not. For some reason, it's not showing FiveM.
Leroy has a lot more stuff going on. So once you get out of the job center here, you will still have the bike rental. You can rent your bike, choose your color, you can rent it. You can buy a bike. I'm not exactly sure where you buy. I haven't done this.
The bike shop is down at the Vespucci Canal shops now.
Okay. So it's down in the Vespucci, but you can actually buy bikes from there. As far as dealership's concerned, we have a whole new dealership. This is what's going to put the icing on the cake for a lot of you. I will always have starter vehicles here.
Why is it not showing?
Let me get close enough where you can read this. I always have starter vehicles here.
Sorry,
you can also finance vehicles.
I'll open that back up. It's just not working.
So you can come in, you can finance a vehicle, test drive a vehicle, put a down payment. I can change things like commission, down payments, and all that stuff, but I'm only going to do that when there's no car dealer on, and it's only going to be for the high-end vehicles where you'll require to have a dealer on. But all the people starting out, there will be a spot for a motorcycle and a spot for car. That will always be low price, always be, the normal price, and nothing will change. But yes, you can finance your vehicles, and the minutes only count down when you're logged in. Notice here, I have updated financing. In 452 minutes, I need to make a payment on this vehicle here. I have 2 vehicles actually financed right now, and 460 for that one. So it counts down. How much for the mower? Well, right now, right now the prices aren't exactly what they're going to be. We're Presto's actually working on the prices, but $9,000 for this. I mean, it's $8,000 for this mower, but it came from Bobby Boucher himself. He upgraded it.
Goddamn, Bobby Boucher.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna show you guys the new login.
So yeah, there's little things that I'm working on. For example, I think I could probably do it on one of these vehicles. It doesn't register as a normal vehicle. Oh. Oh,
Gotta fix all this shit. Sorry.
that's different. I didn't even know that was in there. Hey, I'll have to go check out and see what that is. Let me go to my cars real quick. Or some of my cars. Yes, I will. I will make your eyes hurt with me no clipping.
So, Julian.
All right, so my Reaper's here. Tell me you've seen this type of color before in a car. Probably haven't. Not in our server. So there's a few things I got going on here. I have it where. Oh wait, got the engine is not in the front. These are in the back. We'll use third eye to repairs. This will make it to where motorcycles are a lot easier. You just have to pinpoint the engine. Because motorcycles are a pain in the ass to repair. So now that that's done, I'm gonna take y'all down to Benny's to show you a little something that I got going on down there. Oh, I forgot I have drift tires on this car right now.
Oh, I don't have a phone. That's why. Sorry, I'm trying to show you guys some more phone functions too.
Ooh. These drift tires are a little different. Like always having drift on. Blacker. Yeah, I know. Right?
I mean, just get good.
Wait, is my oh wait, I'm not mechanic right now. All right. So this is what's different about this. Say I want to change the primary color.
This is
Say I
really
just want to
exciting.
go ahead and make it a matte color. I can just change it. Yeah, it's going to cost a little bit of money. At the same time, it keeps the same color. I can change the color based on our RGB system.
Oh, so good.
So there is no more being stuck with the same colors all the time.
So good.
Very good customization. Now with this new one, it will also prevent the Benny's employees from accidentally buying something. It goes into a cart, and it will not be applied unless, you know. This doesn't have anything right here, but interior will save when you change the color. I have a Thrax in the other garage that I will go show you here in just a second. Yeah, it's got all the stuff. Neons. You can also change do RGB on your neons.
Sick, right? You guys can hear Mac okay, right? Hopefully you can.
And
Yeah, you can.
headlights you can't do that on, but they will be available for all employees to do. Tire options. I'm gonna remove bulletproof tires. I do not want anybody in this server having bulletproof tires.
Damn.
But
He
you
doesn't
can
want you
change them to
having
drift
bulletproof
tires.
tires.
And it's simply just doing this, and like you know, if you decide, you know what, that's too much money, I don't want it, and they just go, you know, okay, well, close it out. All goes back to normal. The price of the upgrade I have not adjusted yet, but they'll be reasonable. I literally just threw this in like 20 minutes in before for the community meeting. I had it working on a test server before, so I just brought it over. I hadn't done any work on that. Go right off the back. Eee.
I'm trying to. What you guys can't see me doing right now is I'm trying to install.
All right.
Or I'm trying to work on the new phone so you can see it a little bit better.
So you can notice here in the Thrax, I'm about to take it out of the garage for the first time. Or, well, not for the first time, but since I've changed it all. Notice the interior is still lime green. It saves it.
That's important because we couldn't get it to work before.
And for another thing that I just want to showcase real quick, I'm right here next to a gas station.
Oh, this is super cool.
We actually now have like really active pumps. More realism. You can dismount it, put it back.
We're trying very hard to make a more realistic experience. Can you still?
You want to be like the 1% of people. Eventually, it'll snap off.
Oh.
So yeah. I mean,
oh my god! I thought that was gonna go a lot worse than that. I was like, "Oh shit, it's gonna blow up."
Max stream is a little gritty. Sorry, guys. We're streaming a stream.
Not gonna lie, Jay. I thought the same thing. I thought he was gonna blow up.
That'd be funny if I did.
Damn it!
All right.
I'm disappointed.
Can you guys imagine like the RP possibilities of all the shit that we just like put in?
Oh. You know what? We're just gonna do this.
Dude, do you want to show off the new report thing?
Oh yeah.
Here, I'll do it. I mean, I'll make a call.
So here's our new report system. So as an admin, people can do you know, live chats. You can report bug, player, or other. I'm going to put in a system whenever I get it done to where you can do a chat command, and it will bring up the player's ID above their head for like 15 seconds.
Thanks, Clark. Thanks, man.
This way you can identify people if there's an issue. You can say, you know, oh, player 15, he's running over people randomly. Okay, then we can know who we're talking about. If somebody just runs everybody over and leaves, you're not gonna know what server ID they were. But yeah, you can do this is just on our end, but this stuff right here you can do. I did a report, phishing script not working. You can do player report, so on and so forth. And you can actually have a live conversation. Hey, did you say you were gonna request a live conversation?
Yeah, I called. I don't think you noticed it, but yeah, it popped off on there.
Did it?
Let me. Yeah, it did.
Yeah, go ahead and just stay in it. And
this is all staff, like admin stuff, that
admins.
we're gonna be able to see everybody. Everything.
Oh, here we go. Good call. Now I'm talking to Mackie.
And what's great about this is it's going to be a little less obvious when we're doing staff stuff while we're streaming. My chat probably can't read it, but it says, "How may I help you? I want to report Joe. Why? Because he smells funny.
And I say keep it in RP.
Keep it in RP."
End the call.
Yeah. So that's a little bit new. Notifications are a little new. You can also like see how Leroy has it set up to where I just have my ID in the top right with my job and what position I am. You can remove all that if you'd like. That's all editable in the HUD. Let's see here. What else are we gonna do?
Can I,
You want me to show the taxi job off?
Amber's on cab right now. I'm like right there.
Oh, okay. I mean, if you're right there, then cool. We can do that, and I'll set up for something else.
I'll do a couple of other things. I'm actually, give me a, is it snowing? Can we turn the snow off? Just put up like a clear day.
For once, it wasn't me who did that.
Yeah, I think I gotta fix the thing.
For once, it was me who put snow.
So I'll do a couple of, I'll switch over my stream here.
There you go. Now it's sunny.
Julian, to answer your question, yes, he showed off the HUD.
All right. Is it streaming? Hopefully it's not lagging too bad. Is it? Okay. Because I'm streaming as well. Everything that's on the map that's important for when you first start in the server is going to be hot pink. Because it's easily noticed. You start at the job center. The driver's licenses.
You do know you can turn off your territories, right?
Oh, yeah, I was testing the gang script. It's
Yeah.
fine. I'm not even going to worry about it right now. There are lots of stores. There are... Excuse me. Sorry, my cat is bothering me. There are lots of stores. There are lots of businesses. You have multiple locations like the strip mall where you can get materials and supplies for things all over the map. There's 6 of them. There are different locations for pawn shops. This is where you will sell your gold. This is where you will sell some house things, house robbery things. This is where you will sell silver, uncut diamonds and rubies, which I will show you guys how that works in a second. There are little shops over down in Vespucci that are ownable. Almost every single shop. Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna watch me fall on my face again. Every single time. There are shops in Vespucci that are actually ownable. So if you wanted to say own, is this the one? If you wanted to own this Truth Organic right here, you totally could. You just go in there. And this is what the stores look like now. This is all going to change. It's not 100%. But now you have options to customize your burgers. Cheese, lettuce, tomato. Tomato sauce is actually ketchup. Mustard, mayo, burger patty. You have options to... Oh, Leroy, while I'm doing this...
I know about this. What the fuck?
Yeah. Leroy, while I'm doing this, can you prep some food carts?
Oh, yeah. That's what I need to show.
You are able to purchase these stores, some of these stores in Vespucci. Oh, wait, why is it... Oh, wait, this one, because I can go in the back. Derp. Most of the stores that are buyable will be in the back, and you can purchase them. You'll be able to run them like the player-owned businesses. They're just slightly different than before. There's a handful down here in Vespucci, and then all the other ones were put back where they were before. There is a construction supply where you can sell mining materials. There is a recycle place where you can sell garbage and like scrap and plastics and things that you'll get through digging through garbage cans. You can now dumpster dive. You can now put things in dumpsters to hide them. You can chop cars and get a series of materials that you can use for building guns and building other things throughout the whole thing. There is a at this point it's an ecosystem of crafting experiences. Two things. Mining and lumber are now open jobs. You can have those, you could do those tasks and jobs while you are doing other jobs. So if you work at Blaze It, you can go mine on the side. You can go lumber on the side. You aren't limited anymore to those being jobs that are jobs, which I will show you a little bit about that in a minute. Let me show you the taxi job. And we won't teleport to a roof this time. This is the new taxi job. What?
Sorry, I didn't mean to, I thought we did.
Oh, no, you're fine. This is the new taxi job. Wait, this is in, right? This is the new taxi job. Just ignore the fourth wall breaking stuff. Basically, what happens is, it is a brand new system that you can experience with both NPCs and players. So say I wanted to go do a downtown route. And this is all my cash that's currently inside of my my bank. So I just withdraw all of that. I can take that home or withdraw it to my bank. Once you get to level 50 on the taxi job, you can use your own car. This is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get $5 to $15, which let me explain a little bit more about this in a minute, and 50 to 100 XP. Oh, look at that. I got a car. When I get into the car, I go to my first taxi job. Taxi's going to be a lot more fun than it used to be. This is a job center job. You will make sure you wear your seatbelt. You will have a lot more fun doing this because of traffic stops with officers. You'll be able to RP a little bit better, plus get a little bit more income. This job and many other jobs in the server are going to be a little bit more RNG and a lot more fun. Sorry, let me just get to this person. Once you get to your local, who's just standing on the side of the road, you are timed to get to your next taxi location. Once you get to level 20 for the taxi jobs, you can actually go do routes between Sandy and Polito and downtown, and they make more money. Crazy Taxi and Fate. Essentially, yes. Going to the jobs, you don't have to rush, but you are going to have to rush to get the person to their one at their net late there. I know. Don't mind my driving. Let's go! Get your ass in the car. Are you wearing shorts? Alright, well, wearing boxers in my taxi cab. It's cool. I love it. I love that for us. Welcome, sir.
Shorts. Just tight shorts.
They were very tight shorts. Shorts and boots.
Shorts.
Shorts and work boots. I used to. Let's be real. That was a style when we were kids. Okay, the shorts and boots. It's still a style. I don't even care. I don't care who you are. All right. So before I get here, I can try to scam my friend for more money. Oh, I have to turn on this. Oh, the taxi meter. Sorry, I forgot to do that. Do you see how it says status and fare? I have 14 seconds to get to my location, so I can try to scam him for more money. It says the passenger can understand. $56 for that route. $74 for that route. Oh, I just made 74 bucks. But if you get greedy, hold on a second. How far is this person? We're just gonna teleport over there. I'm not driving back, sorry.
Now, remember these prices here. The economy is way different. So when you see $74, is that
$74 is actually a lot of money.
It's not the same as the peak right now. The economy is way different.
Yeah, it is a realistic economy that we've set it to. So if you try to scam someone for too much money, they will not like it, and not only reset your dollar amount, but it will also drop you lower. If you're late on a cab, you will also lose more money. So I started this fare at $79. Oh wait, that's weird. Oh no, sorry, I reset it. I started this fair at $30. It's at 34 now. We're gonna keep trying to get more money out of this woman. We're at 48. $68. Oh, I could make $85 right now if I stopped here. Well, I'm gonna keep going. Oh boy. $94. If I keep going, sometimes I can get... Oh, nope. She realized you were cheating her, and it reset back to $10. So you can try to push it and get more money out of him. But at the end of the day, you... it's a win or lose kind of a gamble of a game to play. Plus, driving people around is a lot of fun. And if you're late, that fare will drop down even more. So basically, crazy taxi. And you have the opportunity to gamble to make a little bit more money or less money, depending on how you play the game. So that is taxi. A lot of the jobs are going to be changing. I guess let's dump this taxi cab really quick, and we will go. I'll show you guys mining. How's that sound? So I'm just gonna go. You would normally go to a store to pick up a wash pan and a pickaxe. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing. I'll do it super quick. What am I? 9. Give item.
I mean, you could have just looked up and saw your ID at the top of the.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot that's up there.
Yep. I love it. I've been using that ever since I saw Mac use them. What the fuck? This is dope.
Did I give myself a pickaxe or no?
So now you say, what's your favorite number? You can be like, oh, it's 3. You can look at right in the corner right there, or wherever you put it, you can put it right there real quick. You can see. It's nice.
So I gave myself a pickaxe and a wash pan, which you'll be able to buy at a store. This is the new mining system. You get a handful of of rock here. I'll do it like 2 or 3 times. That way, at least you
I'm
guys can see.
seriously gonna see if I can change that sound. It sounds
The
like
sound
you're chopping
sounds
into
like
somebody's leg.
It's actually, I looked it up. It's the same sound that you use for a machete hit in a person.
Okay.
So we need to find something better.
It sounds
It's
so
squishy
bad.
rocks. No, leave it.
It's like, no, leave it.
I don't think my stream can hear it. So you go to, after that, you drive,
No,
not
they
teleport.
Jeremiah, they don't have levels.
Mining and woodcutting do not have levels, no. You go and wash your stone
You're just going for materials.
in the reservoir. Are there going to be vehicles that haul more? So we did drop... Things will be realistic. We are trying very hard to make things as realistic as possible. I understand that 40-pound fish is not a realistic thing. Some of the... No, it's this specific water source. It's on the map. It looks like this. Hold on. It looks like this little guy. When I was doing the weight on the fish, there were some of the fish that were actually average 40 pounds. I dropped it down to 10. I didn't make any of the fish more than 10. We're going to try to do our best keeping things realistic, but if they are way too heavy, we'll knock them down a bit. But you have to keep in mind, you're going to have to do the jobs. You can't just like load up a car with like a million resources and then drop them all off at one time. Like you're going to have to do some back and forth. I realize that some cars aren't great for that, but we are going to be looking at everything. We have been very actively looking at realistic weights and sizes of things. We have a whole formula for how we're doing things now. So box trucks and dump trucks, yeah. We're gonna try very hard to make those have a lot more space in them. Why does it keep putting me on roofs? They want me to be Spider Amber. God damn it.
Why don't you hit your no clip button before you hit the ground?
Slow clap. Slow clap.
Because I don't
fall all the time.
Because
I
I don't
hit
have my
clip right
no
before I hit
clip
the ground.
button set up. That's why. Everybody
that's your
else is.
problem.
I know.
Who are you, Daniels on ladders?
Yes.
That hasn't happened in a really long time, okay?
All right. So, right now we have 35 grams of wash stone. 35 wash stone, which that's going to go up because we haven't weighed everything out yet. Thank you for the rip stickers in my chat. Appreciate you guys.
There's there's still some tweaking to be done.
Right.
Which we have some staff members doing certain projects, so things are being done as we go along.
This is why I said for the first couple of weeks, guys, that we're going to be tweaking some stuff as we have everybody stress testing everything.
Right.
The economy, you know, if we see things aren't adding up, whether things are not paying out enough or they're paying too much, you know, we'll change things. Hopefully, the goal is to have everything paying right from the start, but we just say that might not be right. That's the case. We're hoping they're paying lower, so we can just always up it for you guys.
Right.
Instead of just reducing it.
Exactly. We don't want to go down. If anything, we want to go up with pricing or materials payout. Some foods, like for example lasagna, if you do 2 pastas, a pasta sauce, cheese, and milk, is going to pay out 6 lasagnas. So we are making realistic adjustments to things, and so that right there was the basics of mining. And you can kind of see, just ignore the animations. You can kind of see what I got from that. You get a good amount of stuff. There's also a chance for raw, uncut diamonds, uncut rubies, gold, and silver, and those just are money. There's a new crafting system, which I'll show you super duper quick. There's 2 different crafting systems, actually. This one right here, these workbenches, damn it. I'm having a hard time right now. Why am I having a hard time? There's, why are they, what? I don't understand why it's doing that. Right here is a workbench. This is the new crafting system. Some of it will change. It will unlock as you get blueprints and as you level up. Your crafting will level up at 100. You will get 1 experience per item, and once you get to 100, you will be level 1 or level 2. It will go up to level 5, and at level 5 you can start building guns. What this is going to do is this is going to enable people to say, hey, I want to focus on gun crafting. Hey, I want to focus on crafting things like fishing rods and fishing lures and all that stuff, and sell it to the populace, and that's money for them in their pockets, and then they don't have to go buy it from the fisherman guy. There's going to be a way to make antiseptic bandages, which actually comes from sap from the lumber job. So there's going to be a little bit of everything. There are at least, I want to say at least 50 different crafting recipes at this time. Half you will be able to receive from stores, like getting blueprints for crafting bandages and so on. And some of them, the guns, will be special tools that you're going to need. If you go to this little fire flame thing, that's a different crafting system. And this one is... Where's no clip? I just need to put it on a thing. Let me just put me on the ground here. Whoops. The cooking crafting system is different, and most of these will be available in any of the businesses that will be purchasable, basically. So you'll have the ability to make all of these extra items. This is just a small sample of the different kinds of things that we're adding. There's going to be a lot more. When you have the proper amount of materials, these will turn like a color. So you'll be able to just drag them over and it'll be easy peasy. Lumber job is exactly the same as the mining job, only you receive a hatchet, which is also doubles as a weapon. So we are giving you guys a lot more freedom to roleplay with things like that. At the crafting station, you can make a broken bottle and you can use that as a weapon. So if you plan on playing like a homeless character, you can do something like that. There's so many possibilities for so many things now.
Welcome, Jess.
So I think that is kind of it for me for the time being. I think that we should maybe show off... Jay, do you want to do like a live stream on Twitter for me? really quick? Or Instagram?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let me get away from where I'm at right now because I'm somewhere, you know.
Okay. And then you can
live stream from there.
live stream from
Nah,
there. Live stream.
nah,
You will be able to. You'll be able to live stream car chases. You'll be able to live stream robberies. You'll be able to live stream wherever your heart desires. You'll be able to FaceTime your other characters. You'll be able to switch phones. So if Amber wakes up in the morning and just miraculously takes Leroy's phone for whatever fucking reason, you'll be able to switch phones, and that's like a whole fun RP experience that you can have. There are so many different options for you to play around in the city now. It feels like a completely different experience. Oh, look, Weed Man J just went live. Oh, where's he at? What's he doing? He's live. He's live up from Grove Street, it looks like. What's he doing?
Yeah.
He's running from the cops.
He's running into a house is what he's doing.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah, this is weird fucking...
It's hard to live stream. Like, it's better to live stream if somebody's driving or what have you. We're still working out the bugs. But it's a thing now.
What the fuck?
You can't jump while live streaming.
Oh yeah, you can't jump while.
I'm trying. There we go. Now we're good. There we go.
So, if Jay wanted to do a robbery, a hostage negotiation.
In my defense,
system,
this fence and shit isn't here in the current fucking server, so.
But yeah, you'll be able to live stream your friends, FaceTime your friends.
You can comment.
Oh, comment.
And you could turn the camera angle.
And everybody that comments can see each other commenting. It's literally like a real phone.
Mm-hmm. You can live stream while you're, fishing or driving or in passenger seat, whatever.
Right. So there we go.
And
I was about to say, can you end? Yep. And then it just says live ended. The lives will always show up at the top. Okay. Who's next?
All right. So if I can get my Discord to work. Oh, here we go. Now it's working. Oop.
Let me get back to where I'm gonna show off later on.
I think we're moving back over to Leroy's stream. I hope you guys are excited about this. I'm so excited. We have been working on this tirelessly. Tirelessly.
Right. Everybody hear me? All right.
Oh, here.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. I just acting funky. All right. So say you want to be a hot dog salesman, professional hot dog salesman. You can buy your own franchise. Move this bad boy.
There he goes. Oh, so here's.
All right. Say I want to sell some hot dogs down on Legion. Do
Gotta
that.
get those hot dogs. Gotta get those hot dogs. Excuse me, sir.
That's how Leroy made all of his money.
Excuse me, sir. Can I get a hot dog?
A big glizzy seller.
All right. So you can enable and disable on-demand mode. What that'll do here, that will allow NPCs to walk up to you and ask for food, which you'll get paid for. So this will kind of fill in time for people to get down there and start buying stuff from you with RP. So it kind of like at least fills in the gap and you're not just sitting here for 20, 30 minutes. All right, he wants one hula dog and water. So, all right, water, back up that water. All right, give me the water. Now you want a hula dog. Oh, got I gotta actually play a little mini game here.
So the mini game is like Dead by Daylight.
All right, he's got his order, and I have been paid. So, just little things that you can actually RP with. We're trying to broaden the civilian aspect of things to allow civilians to do multiple things rather than just say,
I
oh,
can also
I
see
have
that
to
on my
either do
screen,
what's
so
in the
you can
whitelist
see.
jobs, the mining.
See?
You could do.
You can see what he wants. Everybody can see what he wants.
We wanna utilize everything that we have for civilians to be civilian, not have to resort to crime. Oh, he wants a cheese dog and E. Cola. So
there are 4 different carts available. There's 2 Chihuahua dog carts. There is a beefy burger cart, and there is a donut cart. Each of the carts will cost. Some of the carts will have cars attached to them.
You steal my water, punk. Give me back that damn water.
The mini game's basically like Dead by Daylight.
Give me back the water.
And if you wanted to make a bunch of hot dogs and leave your hot dog cart next to MRPD, you can totally do that, and then the cops can have a lunch. Like, there's plenty of opportunities for you to just roll up at like a beach party with your hot dog cart or whatever. There's lots of opportunities for roleplay in the server now, more than
and
ever.
Just so you know, AP pistols will not be in the server. I just have some now because I was testing out something. But if you see here, these have durability. When the durability runs out, you can no longer use the weapon.
Appreciate you.
It has a serial
That's
number.
why we're streaming all of these.
Hopefully, eventually, I can find a script that ties serial numbers to bullet casings, and they can track back what bullet casings were used or what guns were used at a location. And if they find the gun, they'll be able to pin it to them. But yes, weapons and everything have metadata. Even your phone has metadata, which is your phone number. Hey, you can do a lot.
It's definitely gonna be interesting for
you can do a lot with you know,
I mean,
with all this. And then when you're done here, you're like, okay, I want to go back, and you just move it again and take it on back and put it away.
I mean,
and it actually saves what you have in your cart. All the ingredients you have in your cart, it saves in the cart. So when you pull it out next, it will allow you to. I'll show them fishing in just a moment.
Titan asked if licenses are back. Yes, gun licenses are back.
Licenses will be back.
Car licenses, yes. There's a new DMV interior, which is also really cool. It doesn't say coroner's office anymore.
All right, I put that away. All right, now to show you fishing.
The fishing script is super cool. I
will
tell you.
Here. You gotta pick up supplies at the fishing restaurant.
Are the mini games all going to be fast? Some of them yes, some of them no. It depends. Like for the fishing, it depends on the type of lure you use. But also with fishing, there is an opportunity. We left it on for AFK fishing. We did allow people to fish.
Click on the rods and baits.
You say AFK fishing, I mean like.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We don't mean like
so
could use it and then walk away. Rod. It's similar for people who don't want to use a mini game and just RP there with the people and talk to them. I think. But yeah.
Yeah. The mini game for fishing is set up. If you've ever played Stardew Valley, it's similar to Stardew Valley.
Correct. And then the cart mini games are exactly like Dead by Daylight.
Cash, pay $10, get that, and I'll go on down to the pier. There are certain areas that you can't access until you get experience in fishing. Here is the first level. So
Titan, give me 2 seconds and I'll show you the new DMV.
Anywhere on the pier, near this area, you can enable AFK mode, which means you will catch one catch per minute. If you don't do that and you want to play the mini game, Then you're gonna go ahead and you just go
We'll
ahead.
wait until Mac's done. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
No, not the fine wooden rod. That's the hardest one. Don't put yourself in hard mode, Matt. All right.
This
And you
is
want
hard
to
for me.
cast it out with G. Then when you're about ready to catch, they'll pop up a little mini game. All right, caught myself a fish. And to recast, I just use my lure, hit G again.
Lego, to answer your question, yes, it gets used in the different areas. So as you level up, you'll get different fish, and you need different rods and different bait for each area.
And it actually keeps a leaderboard too. Want me to lose a fish? All right. Losing a fish is just not letting that right bar go all the way up. It'll just say that you lost a fish.
Arrow up and down.
Just the arrow key. It says down there on the bottom. You'll be able to see a little bit better when it's on your own screen and not streamed.
And it's 5 experience per fish.
Yeah. So when and you just hit X to exit. When I first did it, I bought the most expensive rod. Well, the difficulty on the mini game is dependent on the rod. You can use higher end bait in a lower area, but it's only going to catch lower area stuff.
And it's just going to make it harder on you.
That's pretty much that.
This is the
What else do I
DMV,
got here?
Danny. It's very nice. And you take your test back there.
Drug stuff for an hour.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, I mean, if you're ready,
that's perfect
go right
timing.
ahead.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We're gonna switch over to J now.
Yeah, we're gonna do the J stream.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying. There's so many streams I'm trying to manage right now. Give me a second. Jay is gonna show off the new drug system. It is very fucking cool.
All right. So, you guys saw a lot of the Civ stuff. Before we do crime, then we got some stuff for you, as well. So the drug stuff in Fate 2.0 will work a lot differently. There's no more USBs, at least not that we know of yet. But everyone will have access to all the drugs from the start. You just have to find a way to get to them. Can I tell them what drugs we have?
Yes. Yes.
Might as well.
Yeah,
Sure.
totally. Tell them.
Okay. All right. So, drugs we have now in 2.0, we'll have LSD, ecstasy, Xanax, shrooms, peyote. We'll have heroin. We'll have spice, which is going to be weed, but we're changing that to spice for reasons. Heroin, spice, crack, coke, and then meth.
It's a lot.
The way it works in 2.0 is there is a kind of leveling system type of thing where you would need access to a certain drug, or you need how can I say, you need to seek out somebody, and they will ask for certain drugs and give you certain things to help you along your drug kingpin journey. Okay. One of those things are access cards to laboratories. So, as you can see
Danny,
here,
yes, the DMV only goes around the building, though. It doesn't.
All right.
It's super easy.
So as you can see here, I have the access card. There's no picture for it yet. This is a weed access card. It will be in space once we're done here. I'm gonna drop it. If I drop it, you see I can't get into this door here. If I pick it back up, Here it is. So now some of your secret locations will you have to third eye it to get to actually see if there's something there.
There's going to be a lot of third eye stuff going on now in the
like
new
I said,
server.
there's no more USB, so yes, you actually have to process your drugs now. This is if you work at Blazer or Cushy, this looks familiar to you. Some of these places you'll have to do something before you actually start getting your drugs. Huh?
Quick thing, can you right click on your stream and go down to 723 30 FPS? You're lagging out a little.
Okay.
720 30 FPS is usually what people can manage.
So I get it there. Hopefully. 30 FPS. Here you go.
We'll see. Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Cool. All right. So in this situation here, like I said, this is weed, but we're gonna rename it to spice. I'll show you the whole process for weed, at least for weed. So when you first walk in, some places you have to activate some things. So in here, you have to turn the AC. Once you turn the AC, then you'll be free to actually go ahead and start processing your drug or cutting, your buds off of the trees. So now, mind you, this is not for Blaze. This is for the legal drugs. So you third eye the tree, pick up the bud. There we go. You collect your bud. The number of bud you collect, I'm not sure I'm not sure we're gonna change that at all. We may or may not. Something to talk about still. Once you get your bud, you come over these tables over here. Where you pack it. And over here is where you would clean the bud. There you go. A cool little animation there. Once you're done cleaning the bud, you go over there and pack it. I believe you'll need like 5 buds to make a pack of weed. I'm not gonna do that. Let me see. We need.
I'd make it bigger, but I want you guys to be able to see what everybody's asking in the
Once
chat.
you get that, should I just find myself some weed buds? You know what? I'll just get some real quick. Fuck it. Oh, you can't pick the same tree back to back. So you get the next tree. Pick that one. There are some drugs you could pick out in the open, out in the wild. There are some drugs you could buy from a certain local out there who might be selling some. There are some drugs you have to process like this.
Hi, Final Slayer. We're doing a community
there are some
meeting
drugs,
right
if
now
you know anything about, IRL drugs, you'll need, a certain drug to make another certain drug.
Releasing here in the next couple of weeks.
It's all very, like BK said earlier, trying to keep it very, very realistic. Even the drug pricing, as far as what you can sell them for, we're trying to keep it realistic. What else can I talk about drugs?
Mugen keeps bringing me a toy. Maybe. Sorry. Oh my God, he's so loud. Maybe try to hint a little bit about kind of some of the processes, like the cool stuff, like with the flower shop or the comic book store.
Okay. All right. So that's right. Okay. So what I'm doing here is I'm collecting the weed bud, right? But in order to do that, you need scissors. As you see, scissors, they won't go away once you use them. But you have to buy a pair of scissors from the flower shop over in Southside. Sometimes you may have to buy other items. There's a specific drug that you could use to pack into a action figure from the comic book store. So there's that, and you can sell that okay, I got 5. Like baggies and stuff. You need to buy bags as well. But what I mean by that is like there's a comic book store in the city, as you guys probably seen before. There's now someone outside, a local outside, you can buy comic book or action figures from, and you could actually there's a certain drug out there you could pack you could pack into the action figure. There's also the process to make meth is very realistic. you will need to actually get those type of items to actually process the meth. If you ever watch Breaking Bad, you know what I mean. You'll need certain things. Same thing with cocaine. You would need to actually go out to a field somewhere and pick the leaves and process that. There's different labs out there for different drugs, different little places you could process other drugs. It's a bobblehead of Mackie. Nah. That'd be funny though. I mean, I make 5. Okay. Now, like I said, I don't have a baggie. Whatever. Once you pack them, there'll be one step to the process after this that we still have to integrate to make the weed into spice. We know spice isn't really real weed; it's synthetic weed, but we're improvising here just because we want to make it to where Blaze can sell their weed, and then make it to where it makes sense to where Crims could sell illegal weed and not be like, oh, this is my stuff, I'm not selling it, you know what I mean? So we're relabeling the illegal weed, the white rhino joints, to spice joints, and then so all the Blazer stuff could be under the Blazer umbrella and not be illegal unless you have the illegal amount.
Hopefully everybody's following all this. I know it's a lot of information.
But yeah, that's the process for weed or spice processing. I'm not sure what else I should go over. Let me. Don't want to show where I'm at. So.
Oh, you know what? You should show them dumpster diving and kind of like maybe.
I was about to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
if you guys think this is a spot, it's not the spot. This is the Y map underneath it. So, haha. That's not the location.
Also,
so what Jay's saying right now is he's going to be invisible to all of us.
Yep.
Wait, what do you mean?
When you're in an instance and you come out of an instance, you're going to be invisible to everybody else. Everybody's going to be invisible to you.
That's fine. I don't think you guys need to see me right now, right?
No.
All right, dumpster driving. So let's say we're gonna hide some shit, or you want to go dumpster diving. You can come here. There's glass, there's garbage. Every dumpster in the city, literally, you can dumpster dive. You can also hide stuff.
And I've also made most of the stuff in the dumpster sellable for at least $1 at the recycle center.
There you go.
So if you do the work, you'll be able to take whatever you find in the dumpsters and take it to the recycle center. So if you do want to play as a homeless person like Holly, you have the opportunity to do that, and you'll be able to sell that stuff or craft it into something.
Mm-hmm.
So the breaking of the cuffs is a mini game. Like as you're getting cuffed, you'll have to complete 3 parts, and at the end of the cuff animation, they will break, and you will be running free.
I'm never gonna run free. That shit, I'm not quick enough for that. So Mac will be easy. But yeah. So
I mean, I can adjust it. Right now, I have it set to like easy, medium. But if it seems like it's too easy, I might increase one of them and make it a little bit harder.
Jay, go back to... So.
Well, I'm running away from the dumpster. So no matter how far I am from the dumpster, I can literally I can go over here. Right.
See, that's the RP capability there, Jess. You can click all the garbage.
I am way out of city limits. No longer near Grove Street. I'm gonna go back to Grove Street.
What's great about a lot of what we're adding is that it's going to give officers a lot more detective work. You're going to be able to investigate an entire scene, and if somebody dumps a gun and they don't have a gun, you can check all the cans. There's so many opportunities for roleplay now that there wasn't before.
And as you can see, the lockpick is still here even after I left. I believe it stays there until reset.
Mm-hmm.
So before reset, if you dump anything, you better pick it back up because it's gonna be gone. You can hide anything. You can literally hide guns in here. You can hide drugs,
anything in
whatever.
Your inventory. You can put in there. Anything in your inventory, you can put in there.
Oh yeah.
Can you put this in my inventory? Actually, Jay, can you throw that gun in there and tell me? Make sure it works. Yeah, just want to make sure it works. Perfect.
Yeah, it'll work.
Yeah, we tested
so
it.
Weapons.
Oh, okay.
The weapons are items, just like any other item. So anything that's an item can go in those dumpsters.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are gonna have to explore a lot more. There's gonna be
Yep.
so much stuff to find and see and look at, and different stores for different things. We're still working actively on getting new stuff in. Hopefully, there's gonna be a new hunting script. We're optimizing everything, and I have I have a spreadsheet that we're all working off of that is literally us piecing every item together for something else in the server, whether it's sellable, buyable, whether it's craftable to make into something else. Like, we literally have been actively working on this for what feels like months now.
Yeah.
All right.
But
so I got something to show here,
all right, I guess
and also I'm gonna go ahead and show something that a lot of servers don't show.
Migrate over to Leroy. That explains a lot. It's not that we haven't been wanting to be RPing. We're trying really hard. Like, the other day I went in because somebody was looking for a car. We did the shit car show, which was a lot of fun. Right now is the time to go spend your money and fuck around. I mean, don't break rules, but, like, go spend your money. Go fuck around. Go have fun, you know?
So on my screen right now is the resource monitor.
Oh, yeah.
Anything that runs as low as possible is great. The highest thing right now that I have that's running is Blacklist, which we are going to get rid of because I can implement it into another script and it will run better. So all these zeros are good. This is, well, I guess the robbery script kind of gets up there too as you're doing stuff. I'm right next to something that the robbery involves.
Jess, I'll go back. Oh, here.
So as long as things don't run really high, collectively, we're running at CPU, MSEC 1.2-ish, 3-ish, somewhere around there, which is really good. That's how optimized the server is. Now, another thing I want to show you here. Let me say again. I don't have anything. Oh wait, no. Pain.
My eyes.
Blinded.
So
I was like, what
here
is
we go.
happening? Wait, did you take out Galaxy?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
This is not. Yeah, this is not what you think it is.
Oh, this is Vangelico.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I found that pretty fucking quick. Wait, no, it's here. All right, so you have to have the computer first. Then
I'm trying to
sleeping
answer.
gas.
If you guys have questions, you can ask them in the community meeting and notes, and I will I will try to help you as quickly as possible because I have a lot of those answers.
Hey Jay, once you get ready, because we should both be able to go in here, and I just put this in last night. So normally you'd go down a normal way, but I'm eating.
Is this the one where you? What would you just do up there?
Let's find out.
Find out in RP.
No, I think what the script is. Yep.
Oh, I never thought to do that, Mad.
Can you go up to these and break them? You should be able to.
Yep. Oh, this
now
is dope.
multiple people can bust open cases. It's not just one person. Get it done a little bit faster, because most of the time when the cops show up, you're still busting cases open. You only have a certain amount of time before it'll lock up the cases. You can't bust them. So if you have a partner, it's even better.
Hell yeah. Hell of a dream Mackey's having right now. Doing crime with Leroy.
All right.
I'll get the ones behind me.
36 left.
Do you have a timer? Oh, you have the timer. Okay, so you just tell me with the radio.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I got all of them.
That's it. I think that's all of them.
Sorry, I'm.
Yep.
Oh,
About this time, please probably start showing up. So you know.
Sorry, I'm talking in the chat. I'm trying to make it so you guys can see the chat that's going on because these are community questions.
And then eventually, I'm gonna.
So I'm trying to respond as much as possible. Everybody who's stuck with us up until this point that has been in a practically dead server will be rewarded. We haven't decided exactly what yet, though. So if you wanted property, now's the time. If you wanted to start a business, we can talk about it. If there's stuff that you wanted to do, like head up an apartment or whatever, come talk to us as a staff. We're looking to move and shake the entire city up.
So there's gonna be a set couple spots inside that are gonna be always available for purchase. But to buy higher end, you'll have to request a dealer to come in and adjust the commission because I can bump the commission all the way up to 99%.
I might have to remove Galaxy Nightclub because of
and then when I come in,
robbery
I can bring it back down to normal,
which sucks because I just bought that Galaxy Nightclub, so I may move Amber over somewhere else now. He was the getaway driver in your first big job.
And the thing is like as we grow, like my whole thing is, if we get a community that has UK members and American, players, then we're gonna have stuff at all times.
Can I also make a little side note on that? Mac and I we understand that we own some major businesses in the server. Mac actually owned PDM and Benny's well before he actually became a staff member. We try very, 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 very hard to hire players in different time zones based on availability. So if there is like a UK person that's like, oh, I would love to be a car dealer, we're going to try to get on that as quickly as possible to try to get people available for certain RP things that are important in your time zone. And, if that's something that you want to do, let us know, like reach out to us and we can get you in there as quickly as possible.
So, another thing is like, yes, I do own Benny's and PDM. PDM kind of fell into my lap because I had to do a lot of work for the person who put in the original proposal. And I pretty much looked at him and I was like, no. I was like, you don't get this. Me and another person did all the work while he didn't have to do anything, So it was like, you can't just make a proposal and then not participate. So, and Benny's was kind of a split co-owner situation. So and then that person left the server. So that's how Leroy obtained his. I would much rather, as Leroy, if anybody's ever noticed, Leroy stays out of, their fit only has a little bit of red. It just says Benny's. That's the only thing it says. But like I try to stay away from like doing the cars if another mechanic or car dealer is on. If it's busy, I'll help out, but for the most part, I step back and I let everybody else do it because I want them to get their bigger cuts of the pot.
Let me mute him for a second. Anniversary cars are going to carry over. You will keep your anniversary car. As long as you've been around, you will keep your anniversary car.
And then I had to go through every single script and fix it for everything that depreciated on the previous framework. So, I mean, if the population grows, then that's a good possibility. Right now, with the population being low, there's really no point in having 2 or 3 mechanic shops for 15 to 20 people. You know, it just doesn't make much sense for there to be that many mechanics, because mechanic shops have to sustain themselves.
That was a sexy burp. I'm
So
sorry.
if you have two,
I'm
uh,
so sorry.
if you have two shops, they're doing the exact
I'm
same
sorry.
thing, and you're splitting the profits, and they sustain themselves. They are not given any government money like PD, EMS, and all the government, all the like jobs you can pick up at, you know, the job center. Those are all paid by government pay, so they have to sustain themselves, and that's where like having two businesses with such a low um, but with a low population, it's not going to make sense.
Speaking of which, all the job center jobs are purchasable. Or most of them are. The saloon will be vanilla unicorn, all that stuff. I'm releasing most of them back into the wild. I've been on this server long enough that I've bought several of them, or some of them have been handed back to me. I'm just gonna go, okay, we're starting over. I'm not keeping Saloon, which Autumn owns, and or V, which Autumn owns. I'm gonna release those back to the wild. If somebody wants to own those, you guys are perfectly okay. We can discuss possibility of owning those, because Autumn doesn't want to have them. Please take them away from me. They just fell into my lap.
I'm trying to see if there's any more.
And if there is a business that people legitimately want to run, please come talk to us. We want your ideas. We want you to come talk to us. Things are so much easier to implement now than they were before. And if you are new to the server, I'm sorry. We are gonna have to discuss this. We definitely need donations. We have spent so much money on, and we even went Black Friday shopping. The bulk of mine and Mac's Black Friday shopping was Tebek's FiveM scripts.
Oh, wait a second. Jay, where you at?
But yeah, so please, if you like the server, if you like the experience, please come and just consider donating or sharing the community. Tell your friends about it.
Where am I?
Where are you?
We want more players.
I'm by the courthouse. Can you come to me? Because I tried to go to you and it wouldn't let me.
Oh, it's because I fucking, yeah. Where are you? At a courthouse?
Well, actually, no, I'm right on the back side where the construction building is next to.
There are
hold on. Let me just do this.
Yes, I hope so. I would like there to be Titan.
Let me actually exit the
yes,
properly.
I would like there to be. There are a lot of things that have been released free
actually, I was surprised
in the last few months.
Yeah,
I would like to download them and implement them into
normally
our
when you're in an instance, you come out.
Hopefully, that is on my to-do list. That what Titan said, not in.
Yeah, we spent a lot of money. Spent a lot of money on the server.
Yeah, so if you guys can't donate, just do us a favor, share with your friends, tell people about the server, tell people, the fun you're having. If you want more people to RP with, you gotta tell people. Gotta get people involved,
What is it called? Why isn't it working? Am I bored? I might be bored.
Yeah, I'll fix you.
Yeah, I'm bored. I'm gonna have to relog. Something happened.
Okay.
Something broke me.
I'll fix you again. Here.
I don't know what it is. Sure.
These guys.
Just carrying a bag. No. I don't believe so. I don't.
Not
yet.
No,
it does. No.
Will there be chairs that we can keep on us to use everywhere, or is camping restricted? We are looking into. So Jay sent me a bunch of scripts that are for RP purposes only.
Oh.
There's a beach one where you can have beach stuff. There's a camping one where you can have different camping stuff. We are looking into all of that because we want you guys to have lots of props and lots of things to do. We don't want you to be bored ever.
Fishing is fun. I like fishing.
the new font and the new intro screen are just so sexy. I'm sorry. I gotta toot my own horn here for a second.
It is nice.
It's very cool. It's not Comic Sans. I know. So our runner-up font was Comic Sans with a wingding peace sign. Yo, is that Max Payne?
I really wanted that one.
No, it's not Max Payne. I actually went through Midjourney and I made a shitload of different things for the server specifically that were GTA related.
All right, where you at, Jay?
Yes.
Here.
Julian, that will all be fixed when 2.0 is
I was
released.
just bored for some reason. I don't know what
That is on my to-do list as well. Anything pretty, I will hopefully have done by the time everything's done. Because IKEA is very broken right now. There are 2 categories that are finished. The rest need to be fixed.
Oh shit! This is bad to hear.
You're the best
no, we're bad. This is the best.
I know. I'm sorry, Jess. I needed something. It's just for our intro. We're not making money off of it.
Beasley, to answer your question,
come up here.
You are going to be able to have the mining and
PD job,
lumber job.
Yeah, you'll also be able to fish.
Your white, yeah.
Ooh, a dumpster.
All right.
What's in here?
Yeah, the twerking statue. Can you make a note of that, Julian, and send that to me?
Still working on this a little bit. It's a little bit delayed, but
oh yeah, so there's also, I wanted to talk to you guys about this. I know
I missed.
Oh, there's a slap boxing thing. You guys can slap each other.
Ah, fuck. God damn it.
There's actually a chicken fighting script that I wanted to go over with staff and see if it would work for our server. Where you can like breed chickens and then fight them in an underground arena, which I think would be really fun.
That sounds pretty fun.
Well, we can talk about it.
I'm pretty sure Nugget will be involved.
Yeah. I think Autumn would definitely be involved in that. Oh,
it's just something silly that you guys can do RP wise. Have slapbacking contests.
I'm also trying to integrate things that are kind of canon now in our server. Like, for example, one of the burgers is called the A&A burger that you can get at the grocery store. I'm going to try really hard to integrate a lot more things that have just become lore in the server as like Easter eggs for people who have been around. So you guys can see things that like Jay loves to do, or like the Choco Tacos are staying because they're important. You know, stuff like that is going to be stuck in the server and will stick around.
Man, I've been doing stuff like that. See, for I'm out Chile, baby. Terrorist.
Yeah, I know. Jay's on top of the game, but we're gonna do more. I promise. Now that we're not
ahead of the game.
What about canon gangs, i.e. the Vagos? Do you want to run the Vagos? Canon gangs are totally welcome.
Yeah.
If you would like to start a gang like the Vagos, you are totally welcome to do that in the server.
The great thing about those lore, the great thing about the lore friendly gangs is with Gabs, we do have
we have hideouts
friendly hideouts.
Mm-hmm. You got families, ballers, whatever you mean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Baller might be an issue.
Ballers I think is on Grove.
Yeah.
I would that might be an issue.
Yeah, that might be a little issue. But like if you wanted to run the Aztecas, you can run the Aztecas, you can run Vagos, you can run families.
Things that are lore friendly also have clothing already in the server. So things like...
and you can also place bets on the slat table. If there's other people around, they can place bets.
Oh, Jay just found his new fight nights.
Mm-hmm. It's the weirdest. That'll be the intermission for fight nights.
Yeah, exactly.
What? Oh,
the slap boxing. and if we can get it in, the chicken fighting.
Yeah, so what's always fight night, man? You guys can have it. I'm just saying.
Fight night would be so. I can't wait. Cockfights. I found a script that was chicken fighting, and I kind of want to check it out. It's really cool. It's like super cheap too. Can I get a poster that says "Don't drive like a Mateo"? I can put a candy bar in that says "Don't drive like a Mateo," or I can put
This work?
I don't know, a cleaning rag in that says "Don't drive like a Mateo."
I don't know if
That's another thing. We can also put in more joints for Blaze It. So if you guys wanted to have like a custom one for your event, it's way easier to put another one in now and not stress the system like it was before.
Joe, to answer your question, yes. Flat out, yes. It's if it's a new item, we can probably add it in.
Put in a ticket
Not
for
be
it.
an issue.
Oh, speaking of tickets, a lot of those will be closing because most of the tickets that are currently open.
We never showed it. We never showed the scoreboard, guys. Forgot.
Oh yeah, open it back up.
What is the scoreboard anyway?
F10.
What is it?
I think it's F10 for me.
F7?
I had to change.
F11.
Oh, F11.
It's F10 for me.
Yeah.
Oh, if it's F10, I changed mine. Okay, well, I'll just show you're streaming it.
Oh, I'm not streaming.
Oh, I'm streaming.
I'll stream it now.
Oh wait.
I'll stream it. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
I can stream it real quick.
What was I talking about? I don't remember. It was important.
So with this, it'll tell you what
Wait.
robberies are available.
We are getting rid of job stars. Everything is going to be on the scoreboard now.
Yeah, those little job stars will be gone because everything that did will do it here. And, you know, you can kind of see there's one mechanic, 2 taxis. And then when proper amount of cops are on, those red icons on the store robbery, bank robbery, and so on and so forth will go up.
There's also a new chop shop. Brand new chop shop. And it's important. A lot of the materials that you're going to be collecting throughout the server have a use. They're not just sellable. They can be used for people that want to craft guns. Can it be owned? No. Not at this time.
Can what be owned?
The chop shop.
Oh, no, not at this time. No. That would be interesting.
We could, if somebody wanted to own it, like if a gang wanted to own a chop shop type situation, we could probably do something like that.
Yeah.
Well, it's all. I might be able to modify it depending on what. I'll have to look at the code because it's one that I was gifted. So
it feels good to actually be able to talk about this now.
Right? We have been living a life of lie and stress for like 2 months.
Listen,
it's like
there's a reason.
Been in general chat lately is because the things that I need to talk about with them, I could not disclose into general chat.
Yeah,
Danny,
every
I will
morning
show
I'm
you
always
that
in
right
fucking.
now.
I'm always in gen chat. Lately, I've been in the test server, testing, helping shit. That's why I have been in voice chat either. So yeah, it feels good to actually like.
This is the new phone.
Oh, I know you've been telling me to tell you, Jess. That's why I was like, I can't tell you anything yet. And then we were like, we need to tell people because we haven't been around like we should.
Oh my god, why is it?
And
I've got a bunch of streams going.
I was
this
feeling
is the new
bad,
phone.
and I was like, well, let's get it together.
Why is it lagging right now?
Let's have some sort of idea on how long it's going to take.
Oh.
And the fact that I have it optimized the way that I do right now is
like a fool
good.
Right now. Oh,
that's the reason why I've been staying up till
Instagram has live
3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, even though I have to work.
There's an app store. You can install all of this shit. There's a Yellow Pages, Marketplace, Tinder.
Can I show the Bungalow Village?
Yes.
Yeah. He announced it. In
We're gonna have lots of new maps.
That Grace did.
All right. There's the Bungalow Village, guys.
Yep, it's a good phone. Here. So this is our new phone system.
I'll be the good bird's eye view.
For some reason I'm lagging. It's probably because I have 4 different streams going. It's mad at me right now. My computer's super pissed.
All these houses you can go into, they're all going to be purchasable. Well, most of them I'm not sure if VK or Sarah has plans for some of them.
I would like to out the gate hire another realtor or 2 because right now I don't have enough. Like, I've been trying to hire another realtor. It's just it's a trust thing, and having people do the paperwork thing, because it's like a big deal that people have to fill out paperwork. I'm thinking of doing some of these bungalows will be sold.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's
that's
legit.
fun.
It's dumb.
I never seen that before.
I saw it the other day when I went to look.
I
Some
didn't
of
see
these will be available for like rental for like date nights and stuff. I think I'm gonna leave some of them open. That way people can like use them.
Hey,
Some
Jay,
of
take a
them.
screenshot of that and send it to one of us.
Okay.
Yeah, take a screenshot because we can let the map.
It happens. It's like it happens sometimes.
Yeah, we can let them know not to let them go out as far.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I might be able to just adjust that.
I'll say
Maybe, but if not, then at least we can let them know that their map is doing that.
Oh yeah.
Hell?
Speaking of which, should I show them the crafting kind of system or no?
I thought you already did.
No.
No. Okay, I won't show them all that.
You gotta leave some stuff for them to figure out
just
when it
know
launches.
that there is a shitload of items that you can craft and collect. And I don't know if it's going to be at launch, but I am going to put in a trading card game. It's something I'm gonna purchase and work on and see if we can get it in. But I don't know if it's gonna be at launch. If housing gets messed up, couldn't we do repos? Pokemon, is it gonna be Magic? It is going to be custom. It's gonna be things like the whale card or sexy Lucinda or whatever. It's literally going to be specifically for the server lore. So it's gonna be server lore specific. Who's calling you?
Hello.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's gonna be done in time. Maybe you know what, we can make that a big community project. You guys can suggest things and send pictures and stuff. Server lore trading cards, yes. So maybe we'll make that a community driven project where you guys can all suggest and send pictures, and we can do a bunch of different cards and stuff. So basically it's booster packs. You'd have like a trading card folder and you'd collect cards within the server. So yep. We need Max a sexy cockroach card. The J. There's gonna be so many cards. Cross-dressing Mac. Oh no. But yeah, so I need a breadstick card. Maybe we can make that a community project. That actually would be a really fun community project. Are they? Oh, look, they're FaceTiming each other. There you go. Titan.
Anybody listening right now? I'm going to see
you.
if there's a way for them to not have it turn around while you're walking, like player we turn around.
Oh, here, let me cover my webcam.
I don't know if that's possible.
What do you mean, like do something like this?
Yeah, to be like you'd normally, you'd
hold left alt, hold left alt.
Could you possibly buy physical copies of the cards?
You can hold left alt, and you can walk around regular.
If you want, I could make some physical copies of the cards. Are you
but I'm saying while still showing my face.
Oh,
are you that interested
like,
in our in-server trading card game?
You're doing a.
Because I could probably do that.
Yeah, I don't know how it works. Yeah, I don't know.
That would
weird.
be fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna suggest.
They would just be collectible. I don't know that the game would. It's not really a game. It's just more a collectible thing.
Phone. They're supposed to. They're talking about making a TikTok app.
Whoa, what?
Yeah.
That'd be crazy. That'd be wild.
We can talk about it, Kazi.
Hey, listen. I just saying that damn cockroach on Pixelmon tries to look sexy intentionally.
We have a Pixelmon server too. I would love a new collection.
Sexy cockroach. What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, it's one of the beast
Pixelmon thing.
Pokemon. Yeah, it's a beast Pokemon in Pixelmon. It's like a big cockroach, but it has like very feminine looks.
Okay.
Not like a pheromone. It has pheromone in the name.
It is literally a sexy cockroach. It's a Pokemon. We didn't make it up.
Hey, it is. Cool. we still have house robbery.
I do not have house robberies in yet. That's one of the next things I'm going to be working on. I don't know what I'm going to go with yet because there's a few options out there. So, yeah, I mean, we'll find something. I'm constantly looking all the time. I don't know if I'm going to use the bank robbery system that I have in. I might, because I just realized that the one that I was thinking about is only for Pacific Bank, while the one that I have does Pacific Bank plus all the other banks. And I don't want to overload the server with a bunch of scripts.
Wish people would just let Mojave retire. That's all she wanted. That's all she wants.
Forest fire,
Mojave's probably going to be a detective for a while, though. I think that's the direction I'm going. Amber may have to change her nightclub because of the Pacific Standard robbery. It's not working because of the nightclub being there. So I may have to find something else for Amber to do.
Yeah,
but,
that's why we've been so absent.
Yep.
And I'm gonna be working on getting all the cars from GTA in plus some extras.
Right.
But I want to make sure that they're quality, and I want to, make sure that all the vehicles are very close
Optimized.
to speeds to where chases will be fun, chases will be longer. It's not gonna be you turn a corner and the cops can't catch you.
Chases are fun if you use a station wagon. That's how you make chases fun.
right. And that's the thing is, like, right now, some of these cars go so fast that by the time the cops get to their cars, you're already gone. And it just ends so quick.
Right.
I didn't know. Wait, Joe has an RX-7? Uh-huh.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah, I think he did the purchase.
Purchased an RX-7.
Yeah, anything that was purchased.
No, you're definitely getting that. Yeah.
Listen, if I can find a better RX-7, I will do it.
Also, we are talking about doing an anniversary car. It's probably going to be something really, really nice. We skipped last year because we just didn't have the time for it. There was a lot of things happening.
And this was on the verge, so I was like,
we're just gonna.
I've been talking about 2.0 for a year.
Right. It's just taken us a really long time to get to this point.
I just hadn't had the time to make it happen. And I literally have put every speck of my free time into doing this.
We actually have races already, Beasley.
You got to get involved in the racing scene. Just ask around.
So once you get the equipment for it, by asking around, you can make your own races.
And you can do anybody else's races, which I do in my free time.
You can do drag strip with the same racing script we have. It's just a point-to-point race, and it ain't very long. Like, it's
for a while there, we had like a really solid racing scene for a while. We had some like races every night going. So yeah, it's out there.
If I can find a good like professional drag racing script, or not script, but map that functions properly, then I'll throw that in. But I'm not a map editor.
Corgi gets a treat.
Nor am I a professional dev by any means.
I got you.
So like,
I'll give him a couple because I forgot.
I was excited to get the repair function working that I showed you guys earlier.
I'll give him 3 of them.
Like, that took me an entire day.
Corgi gets a treat.
And a half to figure out, and to incorporate it with Ox Target, which is our targeting system, and everything else like that. Like, that was an achievement for me from building that from scratch. I don't normally build scripts from scratch. I usually just make scripts to our server that are already built.
Okay. Corgi gets a treat. Corgi got 3 treats.
See ya, Papa.
All right, Jody.
Good night, everybody.
Oh, man.
Thank you for everything you've done in the last couple of months. You're amazing. Appreciate you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for the presentation. It was awesome.
It was hilarious.
Commissaire will return.
I just want to express that you guys being here means a lot to me. Simply because I put in my time to give you guys something to do. I could have easily a year ago walked away and said, you know what? Fuck it. I want to enjoy my life, blah, 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 blah. But, you know, for the community, I would not do that.
Yep. Yep. Oh, Mac
Thanks, Max.
Illy Dad.
Love you too. No, but I mean, no, it you guys populating the server while I'm doing stuff, like, that's really important to me, because that gives me the free time to, you know, make things a little bit better. And the things that I do may not be like, you know, oh, flashy, but when something breaks, and it breaks something crucial, like let's say the garages break, that's pretty important because everybody's stuff is in a garage. So like that's something that I have to make sure that I fix as soon as possible. And if that's me staying up all night and going to work the next day, I've done it.
Yes.
And all I can sit there and say on my change log is garages are fixed. But you don't realize that it took me 10 hours to fix the garage.
How long did it take you to fix the phishing script?
It took me a couple hours.
Yeah, at least 2.
And it was a stupid, and it was a stupid simple code.
Mm.
All they did was forget one line of clear ped tasks, and I did everything else before I found that.
So,
and then once I found that, I went, oh, let me put this in there. Oh, look, it works.
I would like to reiterate, going into 2.0, which we don't have a proper release date as of this point, but we're hoping a couple weeks out. We know that things are going to be really quiet around the server. Please enjoy the break. Please enjoy the social servers. We have V-Rising, we have 7 Days to Die, we have Pixelmon, we have all sorts of things for you to do. Please just be involved in the community at this time. Right now, we are just doing a lot of testing, a lot of bug work. It's doing really great. We're trying really hard not to inflate things so much that we have to drop things down and make you guys upset that, hey, this is not making as much money as it was before. We're trying to go up and not down. It's very important to us that it makes sense. Everything makes sense for the server. And the first couple of weeks are going to be kind of rough. There probably won't...
It is very crucial for feedback.
Please, if you see something, say something, open a ticket. Because
if you see something that's ridiculously like overpaid or something like that, like, don't just use it and not tell us. Like, let us know.
Please let us know.
We want everything to be on level playing field for every aspect of the server. Of course, there are going to be people who get money faster. Criminals are probably going to get money faster than civilians. It's just the way it is. It's the risk versus reward. You know, doing a mining job, hard labor, lots of time, is going to make more than the person hot dog vending, because it's a lot of grind work. It just makes sense in the aspect of realism that we adjust things properly. And not everybody right off the bat is going to have a Lamborghini or a,
Right.
Tempesta, whatever. It's going to take time. But with the finance system, you have 140 minutes of actual play time to make your next payment. And I can adjust the payments to be more than just 10. I can make them 20 payments.
Oh, also,
but you're not going to have like every vehicle within like, a week.
Your welfare is also going to be $50. That is an important thing to note. I know it
And
seems
that's
like
welfare. That's not having any job whatsoever.
correct.
That's literally like just spawning into the server and just going RPing without picking up a job.
Being Holly
Picking up
homeless.
a job, you'll at least
yep.
have a little bit more.
Yes. It seems like it's unreasonable, but I promise you it is extremely balanced. We have been working on just the balancing system for it. Prior to even working on any of the scripts and stuff, we've been discussing the economy since at least October, right? Like seriously discussing the economy?
Because the
Yeah.
problem,
Or was it earlier than
problem
that?
problem with the server the way it is right now is people go in, they see the prices, they think, oh my god, that's way too much.
Right.
What they don't realize is doing a job, you can make $50,000 in an hour or so.
Right. We are basing everything off of realistic.
History are going to be erased. So if you choose to be on the straight and narrow, now the cops are still going to have the relations with Jay, let's say.
Right.
Well, if Jay gets on the straight and narrow, then, you know, he's not going to have a record. But they're going to know that Jay has been a criminal in the past. That doesn't mean that, you know, it's not going to affect him.
So
It's not going to be on his record.
you have a chance to remember everything. Everybody's going to remember everything because of the owned businesses, the owned stores, whatever. Everybody's going to remember everything. However, you have the option now to say, oh, hey, my name's Jay Mackey, and I'm going to go on the straight and narrow, and I'm not going to run a gang anymore.
Going, man.
You know?
Bro, let me get my camera back inside. Hold on.
You have the option to go, hey, I'm going to be this hardened criminal. I'm going to change my life, and I'm going to be a lawyer now. Like, you have a chance. That's what's really great about this reset, is that you have a chance to be something else. Instead of having to work for it or work towards that or start a new character, you can take the same character that you love and go, okay, I'm going to be a business owner now. But I might do crime on the side, you know, more mob style instead of, you know, gangbanger type stuff. But, like, I'm going to do stuff differently this time. This is a chance for you to start over in a way that makes sense for your character. And now that you've been role-playing as that character for a little while, you can go, okay, this is what I want for this character instead. So,
yeah, 'cause, I mean, there's like some people that came that I've known that come in that stole a car, showed up in a stolen car to a police interview, and then got pinged for fucking
oh my god,
GTA.
yeah,
This happens so much. This happens so many times.
it's
It's
hilarious,
like, bro.
I feel like every
That's
single
the same
time
car that was reported stolen.
I feel like we should just stop trying to like check the cars of the people that bring to PD because they just are always
Well, they kind of just show up in it, and it's the same car that was reported stolen. So it's like,
in a ping like 2 minutes earlier.
Yeah.
What do I mean, as a police officer, you can't just ignore it. You
So I
know,
guess-
so at least now they have the bike rental system. And
Oh,
they
yeah.
should be able to go and at least put a down payment on a car at PDM, which is
There's-
like a block and a half away.
There's also more rental bikes. There's more places to sell things. There's more stores. There's all sorts of stuff. There's lots and lots of things to make your life, quality of life, easier in the server.
Sorry, I had to yell at the cat.
Let's go. Well, he's hungry. Let's.
Well, he
I
was
guess.
pawing at the carpet.
Oh my gosh. Now that starting a biz or gang can be set up 2.0 like in a ticket, or we wait till 2.0 drops.
If you have ideas,
open a ticket. We can always talk about it before and tell you whether or not it's feasible, because I would rather implement it now than have to wait and then work on it after we started launch.
especially if it's something that we're working on that we could just go ahead and drop it in, you know.
And I know that you've been back in the server a lot more, so please come talk to us.
Yeah, for sure.
Because yeah, you being around, that's giving me, you know, we can totally discuss. That's totally cool. Anybody, I guess we should just open it up for
Any questions?
questions. Wait, hold on. Titans said something in my stream. Garages should have a limit for the area. We can do that, but I don't think that we're going to.
Hey, leave our cars alone on Grove. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of cars on Grove.
Hell yeah.
Well, okay, the only
We
thing
hood
we
rich,
can
baby.
do. So the only thing.
my
Jesus
Why you gotta do that
Christ,
to
is
me?
that Wong?
That was wrong.
Why is he invisible now?
I don't know but that was hilarious.
The hell?
I hope somebody clips my stream.
I have no idea what happened.
He
came
came
by.
down on a riding lawnmower.
I don't. Oh God. Oh no! Now he's attacking me. He came and punched me in the face and then left. I think he's just trolling everybody. Anyway,
Yeah, he is.
Does anybody else have any questions?
So, like, I can limit how many a person can put into a garage, but I can't limit how many people, how many are in a garage.
Right.
So if like 50 people put a car in a garage, I can't say, well, this garage only can hold 10, so get the hell out of here and find a different garage.
Joe, if you would like to open a ticket about that, we can actually make that one of our starting events when we open 2.0.
Oh, bike right out?
Yeah, that's fine. Speaking of which, if you have a ticket that is closed in the Discord, it's because it's something that we have fixed in 2.0.
Yes, because like a lot of people were bringing stuff up in tickets that I'm like literally working on for 2.0. And I'm like, I can't say it's for 2.0, but we got it on the list.
Right.
So it wasn't that I was ignoring you. It was that I already was doing it, but I didn't want to focus on one if I was working on 2. I just wanted to do it in 2 and say, screw 1. I don't want to put a bunch of time into it, especially if I'm going to be shutting it down.
There were so many times where we're like,
did somebody restart
the
something?
The answer was 2.0, but we couldn't say 2.0.
I think I need a relog.
Right. That's the reason why, like, when Jay would join Staff Cat, he would be like, hey, I'm streaming, because we could have been talking about stuff for 2.0, and he came in to let us know, hey, like, stop talking about it.
Y'all about to have some tickets again. That's fine. I'm going to close all the ones that were like, hey, the garage is broken, or hey, there's this, or hey, there's that, because most of those we have fixed for 2.0. A lot of those issues.
We'll have some new one for 2.0.
Even some things like, but I clipped a thing? Did you? I think Kazzy clipped Wong running through, which is hilarious.
Oh my god. I gotta see that clip.
So yeah, if you get tickets closed, that's why. It's because it's gonna be kind of pointless for the old server, and we fixed it in the new server.
Yeah, like doing this whole repair thing, man, this is big for motorcycles, like really big.
Yeah, motorcycles are gonna be so much easier to repair now. Third Eye is going to be your best friend. Where do I want it? Just post it here.
The Third Eye thing for like Crim is gonna be interesting, because as far as like right now, all the like illegal locations, there's like a circle, you can see the E, press E to enter. Now you have to have the Third Eye to actually look for stuff, to look for locations for stuff. There's
There you go, Cassie.
The drug system, like I said, for me, the drug system for me is what I'm looking forward to the most, because it's just it's gonna be fun to see how Crim's advance in the drug game. How they make their connections. Jesus Christ, just drive by on a fucking.
Does anybody have? We're also still actively working on adding new stuff. So, again, I hate to be this way, but the more donations we get, the more we can add to the server.
How much of we don't know. I mean, the prices. I mean, how much are fixes gonna be? Do you know?
Wing strikes.
I haven't quite,
Wong's name is Wing.
quite done the prices on the fixed kits, simply because I haven't decided if I want them to do a full repair or if I want them to do a like 60% repair and make it to where at least you can get to the mechanic shop.
Yeah.
We do have a monthly subscription, if I remember correctly, right?
We do. We do in the contribute.
Can't move.
Contributors is a monthly subscription that helps us. Mac and I, out of our own pockets, spend $200 a month on the server. I don't know if you guys knew that, but we are extremely transparent with you guys, with the things that we do, and out of pocket, we spend between him and I $200 on the server. That is not only the server box hosting, because we own our server box, which was a $1,600 server box. We paid for that out of donations during COVID. And now every month we host the server box at a data center north of us for about $100. And then on top of that, we have to pay subscriptions for things like Gabs Maps. We have to pay subscriptions for things like CFX, so we can have custom clothes. We have things like, yeah, it's under the Tibet support tab. We have things that we pay for, like web hosting. We pay for scripts. We pay for, on average, it is about $200 a month for us to do all of this. So we pay for that out of our own pockets for all of you guys to come and play and enjoy this game for pretty much free. If you can donate, we would love that and appreciate you, because the more you do, the more we can put into the server and the more time we'll have to, and the more things that we can put in for you guys to enjoy and play with. No, Titan, there's not a new clothes script. It's just clothing in general. But there's going to be more clothing. So, but yes, on to Bex, there's actually a counter every month, but it is minimum. It is $200 a month.
Hit F10 when you revive, so you won't die. I thought we were looking at a new thing for clothes.
We are. It's just, it's hard because we have so many custom things that we stream on top of our GTA clothes that I have to do everything manually. So it's probably going to be like an afterthought.
That's like that's a project right there. Jesus, I didn't know that.
That's tripping me out. Oh, all of this admin stuff, or swimming while invisible. Yes, every property that you currently own in the server, you will keep.
You're only losing whatever inventory you have. Your money, and most of your cars. Yes, most of your cars, but you are keeping your properties. So, your gang, your properties, your businesses, all that still staying.
Correct.
And that's a stupid question. No, it's a fair question to ask.
Oh, and anniversary cars. If you've paid for a vehicle or paid for anything with legitimate money, you will be keeping that.
Yeah, well, I could take that from you.
I guess now is a good time to open it up for questions. Does anybody have any questions? Wait, I'm gonna lose my baby? Wait, what baby? Oh, your bike? Oh, your Harley? Your Harley will stay, but you're gonna have to repurchase it.
Well, Harley. Mackie's losing in Harley.
You should we talk? You know what? Let the staff discuss the gang cars, because we may offer them. We could probably do those at a discount because they are gang cars. I don't know. We'll there's a lot of stuff the staff needs to discuss, like people that have been sticking around. We're gonna make like a package for them, like people that are new to the server that are coming in. Like we're gonna do like a new entry thing. Maybe we still have to discuss all this stuff. So give us a little time to kind of like figure out exactly what we're gonna do, because we want it to make sense, but we also don't want to be giving too much away because the economy is completely different.
Yeah.
Hi, Banner.
I'm very excited.
How are you? It's okay. You're totally fine.
It's gonna be way different.
Real life happens.
Fucking long.
I got you. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, so, also, electric cars will need to be charged. That's a new thing.
Yeah.
And they
electric cars will die, and they'll completely die out and shut off. Vehicles will now shut off instead of just running out of fuel and doing that whole backfire thing and going forward and backwards. They will actually shut off.
Cool.
Titan, yes, please open a ticket.
You guys have any more questions?
Now's the time for questions, please. And if there's anything you'd like us to show you. Chat. Oh yeah, my chat, Jay's chat, or in Discord. There's 3 different ways to ask questions. Please don't hesitate, because this is a big deal. And honestly, just this whole meeting, you're getting roaches back. You will probably also get a Mac drag queen card. That is probably the extent of the sexy cockroach card. What anniversary cars will stay? Okay, wait. Hold on. There's a lot of questions coming in.
Yeah. Well, okay, I'll talk about the anniversary cars. All of them will stay. If you have the Skyline, the RX-7, those two will stay.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah.
The damage system will be.
It might be upgraded cars, by the way. When you come in, I may get newer versions of those cars or something a little bit better if I can find it.
Is the damage system staying the same for vehicles? Yes, it will definitely be staying the same because we want you guys to depend on. What about a Mackie bobblehead? If anybody can develop and create a Mackie bobblehead and make it make sense, I will put it in the server. But I do not know how to do that. If anybody could 3D model a Mackie bobblehead, instantly in the server.
That'd be hilarious.
Are those the only ones? I was looking at buying one. We are planning on putting a series of cars available only on the Tibet store to help us pay for server costs. If that answers your question.
I will give you a little bit more information on that. So the way that the cars function are by a handling file. Any car that I bring in that will be for Tibet only will have a same handling file as something you can buy from PDM. So it's literally just cosmetic, and it's not going to be like, oh, if I buy this car, I'm going to go faster than everyone. Because that would be, we don't want to be a pay to win type
Correct.
situation.
Speaking of which, I would like to also talk a little bit about the Tibet store. I know that it seems like there is a couple of packages on there that look like they're pay to win. Anything that is in Tibet is for new players to come in, dump a bunch of money to help our server, and get involved instantly. Anything that is in Tibet is nothing you can't get by being in the server.
Right, it's just a fast track. It just speeds things up because the way that we look at it from a, I guess I would say a business aspect, is if somebody comes in and they put their hard-earned money into something, they're going to be dedicated to it.
Right.
If somebody comes in and they're just like, oh, I want to bring the Vagos, and a week later they're gone, and we've done all that work of putting all this stuff in for the Vagos, for them just to dip.
Right. It's a waste of our time, and it's a waste of the other players' time who's have already RP'd with them. Is it possible to get custom buildings for player-created businesses? Yes, and that is also fast-tracked into Bex, but if you do a proposal and we like it, we will put it in anyway. How many...
So...
Goddamn.
Mac, answer that first question, and then we'll do the second one.
Okay, so if there is an MLO out there that you would like, and it meets all the parameters that we have in the server, we will ask you to purchase the MLO for the server, because a lot of these MLOs are now escrowed.
They're like
which
$30,
means
$40, $50.
They're tied. Oh, they can be all the way up to 100. I think we spent
$100 on Eclipse.
So they're tied to the server. If they're using any other IP or any other key that's not tied to the server, then they won't be functional. So it has to be purchased from us to that person in order for it to work in our server. So if you come in and you're like, I want to have a business, it's a noodle shop, I have this MLO that I found, and it meets all the requirements that we need for it to have audio occlusion and stuff like that for the PMA voice, then we'll purchase it, put it in, and develop the business. Because you have now put money into the server, we know that you're going to be dedicated to it.
Yep. So there's 3 questions lined up right now. I think Danny was first. He said, with PDM, can we do trade-in for money of cars?
I don't, I'll have to check the script. I remember there was a script that was already, I don't know if it was the PDM one I currently use or the old one that had a return value.
I thought it was the old
check
one.
That. It
There's
might have been
also
the
a
old
used
one.
car lot.
I'll look.
We encourage you guys to put your shitty cars at the used car lot for new players to buy because new players need them. The next question is, Joe, how many player slots will I have to buy will I have before I buy more since I'm established? So you're going to get, how many are we starting people off with?
So everybody starting out will get 2. I think if you get established, you get 3, another one, right?
Yeah, but we actually need you guys to, we need to remind ourselves to do that because we keep forgetting to do that.
Yeah, so just if you don't have, if you get established and you don't have that extra slot, remind us so we can do it.
Forget.
Yeah, because sometimes it's just something like, hey, they're established, and then we like by the time I'm off work, I'm like done forgot about the, you know, increasing the, you know, player.
So the next question is, no, I actually think that's it for now.
Oh, we got a couple people typing right now.
Oh yeah, there's people typing. We're answering questions from both my chat, Jay's chat, and the community meeting chat. Yeah, because I said I got another one and I didn't, and I forgot about it. Yes, you are totally open a ticket. We'll give you another one, even if it's just a fuck around character until we restart. So we don't have a date as of yet, but we will hopefully in the next week.
Oh, yeah, I'm out of gas. And just stop.
Is there a bounty hunter script coming in 2.0? That is not on the table at this time.
So with bounty hunting, you can kind of set that up yourself. You can RP that out directly through police. Police does run with government money. So if the, you know, person in charge says, you know, or agrees upon a bounty with a certain amount of money, so you can actually RP that already.
So can I tell you
the only thing that you would probably need that I could probably get into the server, actually we could probably make bounty hunters into gangs.
Yeah, that'd be cool. We could probably do a bounty hunter script in the gangs.
This way you can do the whole, you know, handcuff and
head bag. Actually, that would be sick. And then they can see the gang script, which makes sense. And they could work with the cops. That could be so cool. Make a note of that. Write it down.
I mean, there's possibilities to do things with the stuff that we already have.
So can I tell you? Let me tell you how I did. Lopez was a bounty hunter in my last server, which she was a bounty hunter on Twitch RP. She worked with another person who basically they would go up to PD. They'd go, who needs to turn themselves in? Who's wanted? Blah, 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 blah. We would get a name. They would give us a dollar amount. And basically we would go talk to that person and say, hey, if you turn yourself in, we'll give you a cut of the cash. And that's how we did the bounty hunter thing without a script. So there are ways to do it if you just roleplay it out. Just be adventurous. Do something. I mean, at worst, the police will tell you no. But if it's me in charge or Creso or somebody, we can cultivate a better PD experience before we hopefully leave because we're tired of running PD. Please come run PD. Please do. I'm sorry. That was
Daniel's ready to go.
Please come run PD. We're trapped.
Oh, and just so you guys know, like the vehicle speeds right now are only because we accidentally dropped the handling file in.
That's my bad.
With the police cars, because the police cars had the handling file for the entire server. So we brought over the police cars to do some functions, and now all the cars go super fast. They go fast just like the other server.
We have another question from Banner Gaming. Is BCSO still a thing? I had heard they merged with PD or something along those lines. At this time, BCSO is in the server. We had to merge with LSPD due to lack of player base. So the more players we get, we can put BCSO back and we can enjoy the split.
It's all set up and ready to go. It's just
it
just has to be put. We already have uniforms and everything else like that. So it's literally a simple drop back in and just.
And the way we were having our BCSO set up is that we want you guys to run through LSPD and then migrate over to PCSO when we have space for it. That's what we're hoping. Plus, like, there's going to be a lot more opportunity for RP, for detective work, for collecting evidence and, you know, figuring stuff out with criminals, just because there's so many more functions than there used to be. I want to only do PD if I can ride with a partner, but I was told it wasn't a possibility at the time. You can ride with a partner. We should probably discuss that as a rule. I personally like having a partner, but it's hard when, say, somebody wants to do Pacific Standard and there's only a certain number of cops on, and you're on only 2 cars versus 4 cars. So, like, we have to kind of think about balance on that. I don't mind discussing it as a rule. We can talk about that if we want to make a note. Has anybody made notes this entire time? I don't think any of us have. We're terrible. Shit. We should write down bounty hunter stuff We should write down bounty hunter stuff. Maybe I'll just go through this. Also, Mad says, get back in here, Banner Gaming. We're cross talking between chats.
So like it's all the
partners make for better RP. Right now
are
oh yeah, you're right.
Pretty much based on population. So we're going to advertise more. We're going to try to get more players in. If you have friends that want to RP,
please come.
Bring them in. You know, let them experience it. And we want to be a serious RP server. We don't want just cops and robbers, and no, we want there to be some sort of, you know, just story, like, story building. You know, that's the biggest thing. If you can build a story with your character and you can, you know, show that, you know, interactions don't always have to be with guns, that makes for great RP.
And if the more people we get, the more opportunity we'll have to have partners in the car, because it makes for A, better content, and B, it's more fun RP.
Right. So I mean, we used to have 8 cops in the city almost every night, and
yeah, we did.
You know, they would have, you know, 4 or 5 cars out.
Mm-hmm.
No, most of them partnered up.
Well, Banner, we'd love to have you back, and if you would like to start on 2.0 fresh and help us rebuild the community, we'd love to have you. We want you guys to get involved. Like, we don't want to...
We want to be as hands-off as possible.
We do. We want you guys to fucking take over. Like, come be part of this community. Take over. Own your departments. Like, you have so many opportunities right now. I know, Titan... I don't even carry a gun on Freddy, and I get stabbed so much. Hello. I don't know how to say your name, but hello.
I like my gun RP. My gun RP is fun.
Come as you are, Nirvana. Does anybody else have any other questions about 2.0? We hope, first of all, this has been amazing. It's been a huge weight off of our shoulders telling you guys all of this. We know that the server's been slow. We are so sorry. We really apologize. We were trying to make something better for you guys. Can I purchase a dumpster with a lock? No, but you can purchase a shipping container through Sarah. Get more people, nerds. What do you think I've been doing? Also, if you guys aren't on the TikTok, please get on the TikTok. Share our stuff. Will there be taxes on stuff we own?
No, I do not have a tax system in.
There's no tax system.
I mean, I know there's one out there, and I've looked at it, but no.
That's not something we're planning on doing.
No, I don't want to make it
we
too much like real life. Listen, I don't want to fucking have you guys doing taxes every year, okay? That ain't how realistic I want to be.
Oh man, fuck that.
There's a reason why we don't have COVID in this server.
Yeah, exactly. That was one thing that used to annoy the hell out of me. Oh, COVID. I'm like, oh. It's like, this doesn't exist.
We tried so hard to keep COVID out of the server. Everybody wanted masks. I was like, nope. Thank God for no taxes. Holy smokes. I had to do taxes in a past city, It made me stop running a mech shop. That's not fun. Nobody
Maybe
wants to fucking do
No,
taxes.
That.
Oh,
I want
no.
it to
that.
be fun, not fucking taxes.
Fuck that.
But I want to have to pay in online as well as IRL. No taxes for
Right?
everyone. I guarantee no taxes.
Who wants to RP as an IRS agent?
That sounds fucking terrible.
I got you.
Oh, also, hi Barry. Yes, I'm having a blast. We're having a community meeting and we're streaming it.
I know people, where we've been most of them be like a night server, like everyone's on at nighttime, but I am available during the daytime. So if
Me
you guys want to hop in the
too.
server, I mean, I work overnight, so during the daytime I do have time to hop in. I would like to RP with you guys during the daytime if I can. So yeah, just throwing it out there.
Yeah, I will also get on during the day. Like if somebody requests a car dealer, I've been getting on as Lopez as a car dealer just to help out. But I would like to RP and stream in the morning. I think that would be so cool. So if
Mac could go to jail forever if he's outed. What the fuck?
Oh, Mac.
I mean, do you know how much drugs and guns Mackie has in his properties? Jeez.
Are fake plates gonna be in on the new server?
Or what?
Fake plates.
Yes. You will be able to change your plates in 2.0. Police can remove them and find out the Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
And find out the true owner of the vehicle if caught.
Correct.
Burner
phones and fake plates, folks.
Burner phones and fake plates. Oh God. The type of words just got harder.
Is it ESX? Yes, we are running on ESX Legacy
1.9, which is the newest one. That's the reason why I had to update it again, because they got rid of the old shared object function, and all the scripts that I had lined up for this required it. So I had to go through everything and change everything, which that took a little while.
I'm going to mute myself on Discord. You missed it, but it's RGB now, and you can go through a color wheel. So yes, there is a new mech shop coming.
QB Core is
there's actually
more
a highlight
traction,
of it.
But
if you go back to the beginning of the stream, I'll post all of this on my
servers are minuscule compared to the ESX servers,
or on the Fate YouTube.
Lockable dumper script to buy.
Well, the thing is that the dumpsters don't actually like open. It's just kind of like a prop. So like you can't lock them.
There's a couple more questions. This one, that one I was gonna answer.
Jay's not a sugar daddy. Mackie's not a sugar daddy.
Can Daniels be Bartolucci's sugar daddy too?
Come on, Daniels, not Jay.
And the actual question is, what about any kind of fire department? That will come with more population.
Just if you're talking about your other character, it is possible for us to put a storage unit, I believe, for just you.
There's
to be able to access.
Wait, time out.
I would have, like, if she finds a dumpster, she wants to be able to put stuff in a dumpster and call it her storage.
Yeah, we could probably do that.
I'll have to look. I believe I can do that.
Test it with Raisin. That'll be the first test.
Okay. We gotta.
A fire department will come with a bigger player base, for sure. We can talk about that later.
So I have an idea of. I've had an idea in the past to make. Jesus Christ, is that a fucking submarine over there? What in the hell is going on?
I don't even know. That means arson. Yeah, you've not met Holly yet, have you?
She blows the cops.
I've thought about making EMS into, a fire department EMS combo, and letting them respond to fires and stuff. But again, that would require at least 3 to 4 EMS on for us to do that. For one person to be around for hospital calls, and the other ones go out and, fight fires.
Copy this one for sure.
Banner says they've got 20 years of fire service, and just would love to be a firefighter. Sexy Samurai also said, "Can someone be my sugar daddy?" We answered the new mech paint hex code thing. Do repairs take longer because people have to build parts?
No, they don't have to build parts. Parts aren't for cars yet. I've looked into a few mechanic scripts to get a better mechanic script, and if the one that I'm thinking of that I want to get, it will take longer because you're gonna have to replace each door if it's you know, in hood or whatever's broken off of it, and tires and such. So like there are possibilities out there. I just haven't quite decided on what mechanic script I actually want to use yet.
Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? Now's the time for questions. Remy,
I think they was
thank
talking
you.
about EMS script there, Ezekiel, or EMS people, Ezekiel. That we need more people if I wanted to bring in fire department.
I would also like to
EMS
thank
combo.
Jeremiah, Wong. Actually, let me just thank staff right now before anybody else leaves. Craso, Jeremiah, Wong, Malicious, everybody that has been not LOA, because I know LOA, real life happens, like we get it, but everybody that has been like actively working towards getting 2.0 done. You guys are literally the MVPs of the server right now. Everybody that has put in time for testing, development, fucking working on scripts. Jay's learning stuff. Jeremiah's learning stuff. Craso's learning stuff. Like, Jeremiah started his own server and he's starting to learn that shit. Like, you guys are amazing and we appreciate each and every one of you. Even if you can't, yeah, well, Wong, but you've, like, been there testing stuff, though, you know? Like, I appreciate you guys. You guys have been and made this whole thing so much easier on both me and Mac, and just even doing this, even if it's just working on spreadsheets, you guys are fucking awesome and we appreciate you, like, so much. You have no idea. We're gonna send y'all gift baskets or something if we had money. Sorry.
Thank you.
All the metadata. Jeremiah, you guys are gonna love Jeremiah's metadata. When you get your items and they have little descriptions, Jeremiah wrote all of those. And they're hilarious. They're hilarious.
I was gonna do mine. I was gonna do the Blaze It ones, but I want Jeremiah to do the Blaze It ones. Just don't do the C4 Mount Chiliad. I'll do that one.
Yeah, don't do C4 on Mount Chiliad, but Jeremiah, do the rest. Anyway, you guys, thank you for all your hard work, and I appreciate you guys. You have made this process. We couldn't have done it as quickly as we did without you. For sure. Also, oh, that notice thing. Do you see how there's so many notifications on your screen when you're shooting? That can be turned off.
I've already tried.
But you can stop.
Oh, you're talking about
Yeah, these the info, getting stressed and stuff. Oh, there's probably also going to be a stress system.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Well, stress bar. So weed is important now.
Well, it will be. I got to put in the export for it.
Oh, yeah, I got to get the drunk script finished too.
So you can set this wherever you want. You can enable sound, disable sound. You can put it anywhere. You can hide notifications altogether.
You can customize everything.
Yeah. You can place it anywhere on your screen. So
when Jeremiah was working on his own test server, was it 2.0? It was a combination of both.
Jeremiah was using 1.9 and he was kind of learning how to break it. Oh, I just used up all the ammo.
Oh my god, I have so many.
But yeah, when you don't and you can relieve stress by doing runs and swimming and stuff like that. What's going on? Why can't I? Wow, you asshole! You wiped my inventory, didn't you? Dick.
How do you wipe your inventory?
Use command to clear inventory.
Oh.
It's an admin thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. What about this one?
Does anybody have any other questions about the server? I love that he's just teabagging you.
Later, Julian.
And I'm just streaming all of it. Bye, Julian.
See ya,
I know.
bro.
We miss you.
What are you saying bye at?
Also,
I'm
Jeremiah,
confused.
you're supposed to go to sleep. Go to sleep. Does stress increase with driving fast and reckless? It does apply to Elios. Yes.
With driving fast, it does.
Julian, you need a break, my guy.
You don't have to smoke weed. Only there's food and
Food and resting.
I haven't got
cigarettes,
the
resting.
on eat to work yet, but that's little things I'm working on. That's little things I'm fine tuning.
Yeah.
But running does relieve stress, and swimming, and just see. You are relaxing.
Where are these questions coming from? What the hell?
Are you not paying attention to the community meeting chat?
I am. What the hell? Am I? I guess. Oh, right. Oh, okay.
Scroll
I see it.
down.
Okay.
Mark is red and scroll down. All right, hold on. Banner.
Might be.
Actually, cops and EMS are blacklisted or whitelisted, so it will not affect them.
Yeah, you're not gonna be stressed 24/7. It's gonna take quite a lot for you to get stressed out.
Yeah, like it took me 600 bullets to get this stressed out here.
So Banner says you're gonna have to get back into the server tomorrow and get reacquainted with it. The 2.0 is not launched officially yet. We will give you guys a launch date really soon. But if you stick around and you hang out and you just fuck around and roleplay with people, you will be rewarded when 2.0 starts.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not a cop and I already chain smoke, so woo. Aria, thank you so much for being here.
Aria, thank you.
And we know that you guys are busy. Like, we get it.
Aria, have a good one.
Do. Oh, also, Aria, I hope you like the new crafting system. I thought about you a lot.
Yeah, you were mentioned quite a lot during the craft. We were talking about the crafting system. We're like, yeah, I was gonna enjoy this. Yeah, I think she is. Yeah.
Mad says, "See you at the VU banner." I love that you guys are talking through me. That's great. Lunch date. Jess wants a lunch date with Sarah. Yes, I will. Sarah will be on more often because I know you guys are gonna want to spend your money. So yes, I will be on Sarah probably a lot. That's how we do. I will be on Sarah a lot more than you've seen her. I've been on Amber because she's mellow. That's why. Silly question. Could we have program fears or get stressed by loud noises?
No,
you'd have to role play that out. Like you'd have to do that yourself. But you can be stressed by driving fast. Is Holly out of jail yet? No. She's still in jail. She's still in jail.
And Mac is still at large, baby. Still at large, on the run.
Okay. Does anybody else have any more questions about 2.0? If not, I feel like we're pretty wrapped up now.
Yeah, I think so.
You're fine, Mad. Oh, no. You're fine, Jess. Anytime anybody asks me in Life Invader, I come around. I'll sell cars or whatever. The only thing I can't do is mechanic stuff.
Catch me on the roof. What'd that mean? What'd that mean?
Anybody?
Cash me outside.
Do you have an ETA for 2.0? Hopefully within a week or two. No, you're fine. You're actually the only person that's actually genuinely asked the question.
Oh, and Amber TikTok, but she was across the street. Yeah, okay.
Wait, okay. Hold on. Couple weeks, hopefully. Or 2 or 3 weeks, we're hoping. Will we have a script where people can get in the trunk only if opened? Mac, that is a you question.
Yes, I already fixed that.
Car has to be unlocked.
For some reason, I cannot came down sight. I don't know why.
Uh-oh.
I think it's because he borked me earlier when he...
I feel like I'm going like this a lot. It's because like I have one chat on one side and another chat on the other side.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
I know. I know.
Your chat's a lot more busier, so I can imagine how confusing it is.
Can I keep my Harley?
We gotta discuss that still.
We are putting together. We're going to be putting together a package for people who have been around. We don't know what that
yet. So
right.
maybe gang. It might be a possibility that gangs that already had their gang car might be able to keep their gang car.
Right. We're trying to discuss what we're gonna do.
If
it's
not,
whether
your Harley's only gonna be probably between what 10 and 20. About actually, I think. Oh wait, no, your Harley is a gang vehicle.
Oh,
but the Harleys are going to be probably between like 8 to 20,000, depending on which one.
That in a second. We're talking about making a package for people who have been around, like Mateo, like Jess, that can possibly include money. It will possibly include a car. Like, we haven't decided exactly what, but it's something
like literally
that we are...
what you start with will pay for more than half the Harley.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
we're trying to decide what we're gonna give you guys. So that's on our list of like things we're gonna do. You are on that list, Joe.
We know your situation, Joe, and why you haven't been here. It's understandable.
Before that, you were extremely consistent.
Yes.
Samurai said, just to be clear, if I start a character today or tomorrow, will it carry over to 2.0? No, it will not. You will have to remake your character. You can make your character, you can RP as your character, you can get involved in the server, and you can be like, you can remember everything that your character did.
Already.
Correct. You can have your reputation.
Yeah, you can start your character, but you have to remake your actual character again, but your character story will still continue. That makes sense.
We have to remake all of our characters too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they'll be slightly different because they're gonna have a mix of facial features now. It feels very Skyrim, the new creator. It's a lot. You can do chins and eyes, cheeks, and nose.
It's a GTA one, GTA Online one.
It's wild.
Why am I dying already? What the fuck? God damn.
Which that could change too, because I might switch to FiveM appearance before then. I don't know yet. Because the script that I'm looking at right now allows you to take off clothes and they'll save the metadata, and if another person of the same sex puts it on, they'll have the same clothes. So that's something I'm looking into.
Are we going
but I think they use the same type of character creation system.
Are we going to be able to, Banner says, are we going to be able to choose our parents to blend our features?
Yeah, that's
how it's set up.
That's currently what we have set up.
I'm gonna experiment with FiveM appearance, but if I don't like it, then we'll go back.
Can I sell an extended warranty? No, but there will be we're talking about insurance.
Oh, I don't know. We don't want to talk about that one right now.
We could make that a community vote.
Yeah, we could make it a community vote.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm
I think we should.
Okay.
I'll just tell you. All right.
So we're doing this.
We're doing this. The new scrap system has the option to, if a player vehicle is scrapped and it does not have insurance, which I do have the insurance script. If it does not have insurance, it will be permanently deleted from the database, which means it'll be gone.
So if you have a shitty car, whatever, but if you have a multi-million-dollar car and you don't have insurance, then it's gone.
Okay, and more than likely people aren't gonna like it. So
I think we should let the community vote on that.
Well,
I like it.
People saying insurance, screw that. No,
I think
it's already.
I think.
I feel like it.
I gotta do that shit IRL. Screw having it in FiveM. I guess that is kind of along the same lines as COVID and taxes.
True.
Who is the radio guy in Fate? Like, he runs a radio station. I'm Sage.
That's VK. VK is Sage.
I'm Sage. That's me. It's me. It's me. I'm sorry. Everybody asks that. It's me. I have a voice changer. It's very, very good. And I am Sage Cunningham. Oh god, it's like a surprise to everybody. It's me. I can't turn it on because it's not running through Discord. I mean, I guess I probably could. It's running through my stream though. Anyway, I'm Sage Cunningham. Surprise! Trickster, yeah, that's me. You get Sage advice, man. I'm Sage.
I'm the random fucking pet that stabs Freddy.
Yes.
And I walk around and I say obscene things while people are RPing.
Hello, I'm
talking on the phone.
Sage Cunningham. Welcome to Sage Advice. I hope I can take your call today. So please call me out. Number.
I still got Kevin's fucking cue to make
It's
a song
me.
together.
That can happen. Give me a beat.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mad. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize you didn't. I realized people don't understand that I'm Sage. Could we possibly RP as NPCs during specific RPs? We have.
So we do have a Quebec thing that does give you access to skin changer, don't we?
I don't think I put the skin changer. We'll have to look at it.
We can have something like that. We had it before in our Patreon before we switched to Quebec.
We can probably put it back.
But it'll give you access to the door that will. What I can do is I can put it in a spot and I can put a lock on the door that only, people have a certain job have or group has access to.
There's a lot of questions happening right now. Okay, so Titan said, would it be possible to buy big vehicles for jobs such as mining and trucking?
What?
Jess, we can get that sorted out for you.
What was the question again?
Remind us in that ticket. Would it be possible to buy big vehicles for jobs such as mining and trucking? Yes, they're already in PDM, I thought.
There can be. I do have a utility section. That's where you've seen the tow truck outside. I can put that in there. I can take out the tow truck and I can put in, bigger vehicles out.
Wait. Thank you all for coming to the community meeting. I can't thank you guys and staff enough for sticking around. I have a donation page to to help with server costs? I do. I will link those in my chat if you guys are interested in that. If you were on the Fate Roleplay Discord, you can go to there's a page called, or there's a channel called Contribute. Where the fuck is it?
You're fine, Jess.
Where is it? Oh, no, wait. Am I dumb? Where did I put this? Oh, it's Support Fate. There is a Support Fate channel. We have a Quebec store where you can become a contributor. And we also have a PayPal separately, which is this bad boy right here. So those are our donation for... And as I said before, we are extremely transparent with everything that we spend on the server. We have receipts for everything. We try very, very hard to make a great experience for you guys, just because we love doing this and we love roleplay, and Mac and I met through roleplay, so it's really fucking important to me. That's mushy. Fucking mushy shit. Okay, does anybody else want to take over the rest of this fucking goddamn meeting? Nah, cool.
I'm good.
Thanks, Jay. I was trying to pass it off. I do.
I'm way too.
I'm just gonna pretty much wrap it up. We appreciate you guys being here. I want to put in more work for you guys, and I want to get to a point where I don't have to put in as much work, and I can come and RP without having to worry about. Because a lot of times I'm sitting there in the server, but I also have my other screen pulled up, and I got script in front of me, and I'm working on something.
Banner, send me.
So
send us a message. Banner had another question.
Hop on Overwatch.
But if you have a question, you can ask it now. Now's the time.
Oh, I'm reading shit.
The grind don't stop.
So we enjoy having you guys here. We put this all together for you guys, and then just for us.
Guys. Custom home MLOs. Those are something that you can pay a couple bucks to put into the server. You have to purchase your MLOs and then give them or put them in our. It's a whole thing. You can open a message with that, and we can actually put that if you want to get that process started. We can do that now and put it in 2.0. That would actually be better because it's better that we're doing it all now that nobody's on the server and we can test everything. So if that's something you want to do, open a ticket. We can talk about it. But yeah, you guys are awesome. You guys are our family. We appreciate you guys. And, you know, there's a reason why we call you guys family. You guys are... We're here for each other. You guys were here for me. And I felt like I want to be here for you guys. We've been... I don't know how to describe this. You guys... I feel like we've all been there for each other in, like, some of the hardest times that we've had. COVID and then some. And, you know, I feel like we've learned to really become dependent on each other in a family. And I hope that you guys kind of feel the same way we do. We really care, you know?
So now I can hang out more in Chin Chat and talk
open a
because
ticket on that.
I don't have to worry about...
For real.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, you guys are going to see all of us all the time now. I'm the weird auntie with all the cats. You're the cool auntie with all the cats. That's why you guys don't have kids. We are your kids. Oh, God. You're not wrong.
That's what I was laughing about.
You're not wrong. How many tickets y'all got so far? I don't know. We're about to close like 10 others, and we're going to get like 10 more open. Well, on behalf of me and mine, we appreciate all that you do. 2.0 looks hella fun. I'm so glad that... Okay. Does that
right now we got about probably about 20 development tickets open, and we have
some of those will close now.
Yeah,
we have about 8 just discussion tickets.
Gabe, Mateo, are you still alive? Because if you're still alive, I will have a conversation with you after I end stream. And
Yeah,
Jay is
gonna go bye.
There's a bunch of tickets that can go that have been fixed. Stay safe.
Yeah.
Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you guys. I'm gonna probably end stream as well. Jay is gonna be streaming Overwatch, so I'm gonna send you guys to Jay.
Don't come here. It's gonna be terrible gameplay.
Shh! Shut up.
Don't come here. It's gonna be terrible.
Thank you, Banner. Appreciate you, man. Jess, there will be a lot of other options available to you. And some of the games we will slow down. Yep. Jay, you're getting 15 people. My question, though.
Oh, crap. All right.
Can we dono, but I have to purchase it on RP? That's my question, though. That's...
If you purchase an MLO...
No, he's talking about a car. Open a ticket on that. We can talk about it, because that's something we haven't just even touched yet.
Well, I've thought about if somebody purchases one of the special cars, I might do a token system, and you will receive a token on one of your whatever character you want to put it on. Then you'll get that token. You'll be able to go into this secret dealership, and I'll turn it on when somebody wants to buy it, pretty much, and then they can purchase.
Did you get all that, Titan?
I thought I heard something weird.
Either that, or I'll just spawn it in and give it to you. I mean, I don't care. If spawn it in and give it to you, it might be a little easier. You know, just catch when one of our admins are on.
Danny says that's awesome. I like that, Mac.
Yeah.
Hey, now I don't have to fucking hide and go invisible on Discord.
I know. Now you can be on Edge RP.
If we actually just would fix this server
I'll fix it. I'll fix it this weekend.
Yeah. Well,
now you want to fix it.
Oh, now I can. I didn't want it to say Fate before.
Now we can actually put Fate 2.0 development server.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Jess. All right. I'm going to send you guys over to Jay. Have fun. Bye. Go watch Overwatch. Bye. Give Jay love.
No, I'm terrible.
Yes.
Don't come here. Don't come here. Don't do it. Don't do it.
All right. Bye, chat. You guys have a good time.